Welcome everybody to Let's Play Amnesia the Dark Descent with Rampancy.net. I'm Narcogen.
I'm Blackstar.
I'm Leah Crow.
And I'm Jail.
And we've got a very special guest. Yes, thank you for joining us. One of our local regular members that's been watching us for how long?
I would say about 3 years.
Yeah, so quite a while. So yeah, he's going to be guest special visitation here for our lovely Horampancy version of Amnesia and the Dark Descent. And I have not played this at all. I'm completely unaware of anything in this whatsoever. So hopefully, like our viewers out there, we will all enjoy this new experience.
Test stuff and see that it works. That's all I've seen. And I know the general premise, which is somebody has forgotten something terrible, and you're going to find out what it is.
What is it? Tune in next week when.
I have not heard of this game at all, even, so...
Really?
Oh yeah, this game is old now. This is what the developers call what, Frictional Games. They're in, is it Sweden or Finland? I keep forgetting.
Gesundheit.
They're Sweden.
Yeah. Sweden. Okay, and it came out in 2010, and this was the same devs that did. Oh, Zeldera says hello. I've seen others play this, but I would avoid spoilers. That'd be great.
Yes.
Yes,
They
please.
did the Penumbra series before this. And there are 2 games in this one, Amnesia Dark Descent and Amnesia A Machine for Pigs, and there's a third one that's coming out like this week.
And there is a mini DLC Justine that came out for the Potato Sack ARG.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, and I was not aware of that thing at all.
Saul says, I will say it is creepy and scary. I certainly hope so.
Creepy's good. Creepy's good. And I also want to give a shout out to the last Twitch sub, which was Daybound, which is just like yesterday. So,
Oh, congratulations. Thank you for
I don't
joining.
know if they're watching now. I don't see them, but...
Womprat's in the chat too. Hi, Womprat. He says, Amnesia Dust. Here's how it works. So, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah, that would be awful. Who else in the chat? Zal's in here. Question Deck is in there. Yeah. Soma, Amnesia, and more frightening stories. Ooh. I don't know if we want to go that far. And rumor had Funk was going to be joining us possibly later. So stay tuned for that,
Yes,
ladies and gentlemen.
he did say
might
he
make
would be
it, he might
coming.
not.
So we'll see.
You never know with Funk.
But maybe around the break time. Who knows? Maybe in the second half he'll join us.
Okay, so does this game need any setup?
No, I think actually, I mean, if it's called Amnesia, it would be kind of a counter to the whole idea to give it a setup. We should just start.
Exactly.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
My name is Elmer J. Fudd, a millionaire. I am in a mansion and a yacht.
In case
You
you play
forget
it,
to fix the roof, Daniel.
in case you try this again, you can actually move in those sequences.
Oh, you can. Oh, yeah, you're right. Even here I can move.
Wow, trippy.
All right. Cool. So, yeah. Is what we forgot, did we forget to fix the roof? Daniel, remember, fix the roof. Okay, a memento has been added to the journal. For quick access to mementos, press M. M
Just
for
don't put them in
memento.
Diet Coke.
Check these.
Oh, the
when
sound
you
is
get
very directional.
Stuck. Yes, I did notice that it is. It does pan rather aggressively.
By design
the-
or by setting?
Follow the liquid trail and find its source.
Ew.
That sounds like a great idea. Okay,
What
no
are
notes,
we,
no
slugs?
diaries. I don't
So yeah,
know.
so is directional audio an option, or is it just that's like a default?
I think it's the default. Let's go in here.
I was just slightly curious before we got
Death
too far into it.
hints.
Graphics input sound. I would guess sound.
Nope, that's literally just volume and device. That's
Okay, all right. So that's
there.
by design. So
there is a
they
thing for
obviously
commentary, but I don't think we don't want to turn that on now. So
no, because that would be bad.
I played through the commentary. They will give spoilers.
Exactly. Yeah, we want to avoid that at all costs. Okay, stained
Also,
carpet, hole in ceiling.
Are there two liquids here? It kind of looks like there's red drops that look like blood, but also pink, or is that part of the
The
carpet?
pink looks like Pepto-Bismol. The red
Yeah, it
looks
does,
like
doesn't it?
petals or leaves or blood.
Okay, there is
Klingon
actually
blood.
the pink is the liquid it's telling you to follow, and those are actually rose petals.
Rose petals. Okay.
Oh,
See,
okay.
I was kind of wondering about that.
I thought they were
Things actually
petal-like.
blood. Okay.
Look at translucent to rose petals, but I'm looking at 240.
So I don't have to shake my head at AMD and its drivers just yet. Very good.
No,
Good to know.
hopefully not.
Okay, and yeah, this is mechanical lighting stuff up, and I could light those up, but I don't have anything to light them up. Wombat says, looks like Klingon blood.
That was, to be honest, I was gonna say that, and I hate the
Okay.
way the Klingon blood looked in Star Trek 6.
And,
Womprat says, "What's this called again?" I forget.
and this is the unique mechanic about doors, is it like I press one control to hold the door, and then I use an analog stick to actually move it.
Yeah, the original process of developing this game, the developers were originally going to make everything you interact with be animated from the doors to the drawers, but they got too lazy and they just decided to let the player do the movement themselves.
That's awesome. The default function of game developers, anyway. Lazy.
Terribly enough, I can't take the candle with me. I took the tinderbox so I can light something else,
What?
but I can't pick this up off the table. It is glued there
Wow.
permanently.
Well, I wouldn't say it's glued,
Now, the
but it's just
chairs,
not
of course.
available.
Screw chairs. I mean, you can do
All
anything
right,
wrong with
so
a chair, but
set
How
the
about the
chair
chair
on
itself?
fire.
that thing is nailed down.
Wow.
And when point blank is, hey, what's this? I don't know, I forget.
I guess in case
It's,
if you missed...
So I get light.
it's something. We're in a room, I think.
I'm not gonna waste tinderbox on that just yet. Okay.
Nice
Fluid
carpet.
you put-
that way.
Can you put the armor on?
Window. Oh, that armor would be a good idea, wouldn't it?
I would feel much safer.
Also, we
least
don't
the
feel
cod
very
piece.
stable.
Oh, yeah. I was going to ask.
I
if you,
think like
well,
our breathing is just like making the camera shift, and like and it's a Dutch angle too. Like it's never quite even. It's just a slightly different tilt.
well, it is a Swedish game developer. Deca says the armor would slow you down. And
Yeah, that's
Point
true.
Blank's
We
in the chat. Hi,
put that
Point
armor
Blank.
on. We're definitely going to be fat rolling. You don't want that.
Yep. Point Blank says, yeah, it's the Tempest Irae sequel.
There are parts of the armor you can't interact with, but that's just about
Oh.
it.
Really?
Okay.
I did not know that. Oh, let's look.
Can you put on the helmet?
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Relax, dude.
What's going
Dude,
on?
We
You
seem
been drunk?
upset. What
I
part
don't know.
is-
That's just like
Oh.
normal to me.
All right, so you
Okay.
can't play with the helmet. Okay.
What good is that?
All right, so it's floating in space, so I'm assuming they were too lazy to animate arms.
Yeah, the only thing they designed for Daniel, your character, is his left arm.
Wow, they were lefties. Question Deca says, yes, he has been drugged.
Wait, is that
Now, I don't know if you know the button mapping to your controller, but there is a command you can input in this game where you can rotate the items while you're holding them in air.
Ooh.
Oops, I threw it.
And
I didn't
throw
mean
them. Oops.
I'm using a controller, and I don't know if any of those controls do the rotation. I think it's somewhere on the mouse, but I don't know. If
Womprat
it's
said, way to keep ahead. Recky's in the chat. Hi, Recky. He
Yo,
says,
Recky.
yeah, hey guys, what's going on in this thread? Well, we are playing Amnesia for the first time.
I think we played it before, but I forgot.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
Jokes never get old.
So, Are we supposed to just follow the blood trail? Is that where we're going with this?
And you're coming. You're also coming with me.
I was wondering if you were just gonna like swap the helmets.
You could
I'm
just
just gonna
try
take
to
everything
lead
and
through
throw
that
it
big
in
door.
the
Can I put this one? Can I put it on once I've taken it off?
Yes, that's what I figured you were going to do, just to be counterintuitive. No?
Eh.
Let it go. No.
Doesn't stay on. Here, look.
Deca says it's not
Okay.
blood. Not yet. Yeah, put it.
Nope. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, the bucket.
I did
What
the
about
best
the
I
bucket?
could.
You put the bucket on his head?
Hey, Narc, you want to try leaving with that big door?
Wait,
Seems
what's
like a
a
bad
door?
idea.
Or the shield.
Also,
you
the
can take
liquid
the
wants me to
shield,
go
right?
that way. But anyway, all right, fine. So
Really?
We'll try the door.
Okay, if the liquid wants
Ah.
you to go one way, you should go the different way.
Yes.
It became rubber.
Never go that way.
Would that go straight to that castle?
Womp says, "Dang it, Jin, I'm a womp rat, not a beaver."
That's just a little preview of what's to come.
I certainly had a feeling. Point Blank says, yeah, who's the other guy talking? That's what I said. That's what I asked at the beginning of our test run. It's like, who the hell is that? Deca says, yeah, this is one of those few games when it's linear, it's best to follow. Oh, hello?
Stay open. Nope.
What is that, a can? Oh, another tinderbox.
Oh, is that a? Okay, that's just a hook. I thought it was like a switch.
hook.
I thought it was like I thought the thing had a
Well, it
secret
could
back
be.
panel or something.
It could be a secret door.
It is kind of
Can-
odd how a cylinder shape is called a box.
Yeah, that. Well, you know, lazy developers. They didn't want to make it square.
One art, please.
Point Blank is laughing at your door usage. Okay, so that's you breathing, right? I can't tell whether there's a game
It's the
breathing or
character
Narc is just
It's
breathing
not
heavy in his
me,
mic.
But yes, I think they're trying to scare us by making us feel that the player character is scared.
Womprat says the guest speaker is Jail. Oh, I guess I missed the intro. Yes, today for our Rampancy playthrough of this, you've got Narcogen, Black Star, Jail, and of course, somebody else.
Wait,
Hey, everyone.
All right, so we got. Well, that seems
I
like a
guess
nice
I
safe
can't
room in
remember
there.
who I am either.
Well, see, that's just it. You know, that's the running gag.
Some stairs. Okay, well, let's not go up just yet. Let's see what's going on down here.
Yes, Narc the completionist is going to touch every single thing.
That's
Just
how
be
video
ready.
games work. That's what you do.
Not for the first run. The first
Can I
run
just
for
sit
me
in
is
the
always
chair
the
by the
immersive
fire and not
experience.
do anything else? Can we? Is that an option? You can do that.
You could. It just would be very, very slow.
Ooh, I want to throw the wine in the fire.
Sadly, there is no
Oh, okay.
sitting option, and you cannot pet the dog.
There's
a dog?
Oh, isn't there like a
Aw.
taxidermy dog somewhere? Because I think I saw that. Oh. Okay, be careful now.
Well,
Don't
it
was
step on
broke.
shoes.
I was
Why
hoping
wouldn't
it
you
would
just
burn.
want to drink it like a normal person?
I don't know.
And Narc, just note that button that you use to throw that item, that does become
Yeah.
handy later.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
really?
Remember it.
Okay, so it's not
Or
just for
try to
me
remember it.
griefing the environment by picking up everything and throwing it like a demented child.
Woprit says, are you going to sweep up those flower petals?
No, I'm not doing that.
Oh, Bob Roberts is in the chat. Hi, Bob. He says, a broom. At least we don't have to walk.
It's like you'll find out why he didn't drink the wine.
Yeah. Maybe he had it already.
I'll just get this ready to throw at somebody.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew
See what's
him well.
happening to the walls?
Yeah, everything's going a little goofy. The textures are kind of flexible.
Oh,
Are we
they
on
look
a
like they're
four ship?
breathing
Yeah.
in. Oh, they're shrinking on you. Oh, neat. Okay, so is this really happening,
Yeah.
or do we just think it's happening?
I don't know. Does it matter?
Yes, because one will squish you, the other will think you'll squish you.
Well, I can tell you
I don't think we're
guys,
actually
but
thinking it's
I don't want to give
No,
everything
no, no,
away.
don't spoil this. I'm gonna have tons of rhetorical questions for this.
Are we on a cruise
Mark,
ship?
what's happening? Are you trying to play drunk again?
Nope, that's not me doing that.
Womp says Tempest
No,
Fury
look,
2
I mean, look at
after
the
the
chandelier
Armageddon.
swinging, so that's not me.
Okay.
Alright, well, we'll start going
But is
the
it
right way,
swinging,
we're still-
or do we just think it's swinging?
We're still following the liquid. This is a nice, well-lit room. Nice tapestries.
Question tag. It says little column A, little column B, Black Star.
That looks like a very small dark room in there. Is it
Well, I
going in
can-
there a good idea?
I can see something in there that might be of use.
Ooh,
Really? All right.
I think that's a
I
nudge.
gotta do something
Let's
about the
go to
reflections
the.
because this room is pretty dark and I can barely see what's going on in here.
I don't know. It looks pretty good to me. Maybe your monitor is dark.
I have reflections on my monitor of a bright window behind me.
Ah, yeah, that would be bad.
See if I can do something about that.
Question says each drop was a memory. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, Womp says, is the corridor getting smaller? That's what I said. It seems like, yes, that is a
Okay.
perception
all right,
we're having.
this is a bit better.
Yeah.
All right.
Now you can see things.
So what's useful in here? Room.
Point
Art.
blank says dive in face first.
It's more
Womp says,
armor.
I'm a little Womp Rat, short and
Oh,
stout.
okay. Right. So this is another tinderbox.
It's another tinderbox cylinder. Why do they call it a tinder tube? I'm sorry, did that painting just have a heartbeat?
No,
I think
this
that's
is
our heartbeat.
Ugh.
this is your character losing sanity.
Okay, where do we
Oh
find
yeah.
it?
Okay. So health,
Not
sanity.
here.
We have
Oh.
Slight
5
headache.
boxes, no oil, and
Journal. Okay.
and a heart and a brain. Heart check, brain check, lungs no lungs, don't have lungs.
Yeah, you don't
Becca
even.
says, yeah, they were
That's
called
a
that
good-
because,
nice reference.
yeah. Yeah, Decca says, yeah, because at the time they were made in real life, they were tinder boxes. So, yeah, this game just got lazy with squares versus round pegs.
Which is
Oh,
kind
did you already read
Oh.
Womp-Rat's
Oh.
reference?
Womp Rat just got quote of the day. He says, how many
Yep,
Mona
you
Lisas
win.
does a Jaggeroth need anyway? Oh my god,
win the
Womp,
internet.
I love you. I
You
absolutely
in
love
our
you. You know, 'cause-
tiny, narrow, insular corner of the internet.
yes. Well, not only that, I actually just got that one on Blu-ray.
Oh, I can-
so,
Oh, I can
yes.
open this even though it's tipped over. Oh, neat.
Womp Rat, you won the
There's nothing
internet.
in it.
Congratulations.
Okay, I'm hiding in here forever. Game over.
Wow. Okay, well, thanks everyone for joining us in the lovely Rampancy.net playthrough of Amnesia. We're just going to crawl
Watch
into
me
this
get
box
trapped and
right now.
Can't get out. That would be hilarious.
It would be hilarious.
starts the
I
game.
would laugh.
All right. Also, very nice, well-lit room. Cool.
See, this is the one you
Oh.
want to sit in here with your
Oh,
thing of wine.
Okay, it was.
So much for that.
When standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain, turning on lights in the environment. Or was there something? Okay, yeah, there's something to light. So they want you. Jail, do we have to use this light here, or?
You do not have to use this light here.
Okay, so I shouldn't.
You
then?
could just
I can
leave.
just leave. All right, let's just bug out then. There's no. I mean,
Point
there's
blank
nowhere
says,
else
"That's
to
a
go in
budget
that room
coffin."
anyway. Okay, so let's keep looting. Maybe we'll find a desk fan.
Isn't it true that an armoire is just a budget coffin vertical?
Maybe.
That's how I always looked at them.
Go through that chair.
That's how I always used them.
All right. Liquid this way. We're not missing anything, are we, Jail? Have we
Nope, you're good to go.
Okay, good.
Yeah, Decca says everything else does not. This game has Lovecraft's relationship to sanity. Ooh, speaking of which, Chad, has anybody watched Lovecraft Country yet?
I hope it.
That looks
hope it
really
doesn't
good to
Have
me.
his relationship to anything else because some of those are kind of problematic.
Yeah, I would think.
Like, how does Emily feel about race?
Zaldera says, hold up. Leah, what did you say? What did you say before that Narc thought was a good reference?
No, I think Zaldera might be wondering why I use armoires as vertical coffins.
Ah,
Okay, torches. Torches Western Heights.
Yeah, Deca says actually it kind of does.
My best and only friend.
One detail
Zelda
that you'll
says exactly. What the fuck?
one detail that you'll see in this castle are flags of eagles.
Oh, really?
That should be something of note.
Kind of like a
Oh,
motif,
don't
or
worry,
is that?
Zaldera. You'll find out soon enough.
Flanzenreich? Am I reading that
Gesundheit.
correctly?
Don't burn it. We want to read it
Well,
first.
actually, I mean, we might want to.
Wait,
Everything
what?
in this game
Flanzenreich.
is actually written in Latin.
Oh, great. All right, well, time to
See,
fire up Google.
I would have thought that was German.
I should get my
at it.
sister on the stream.
Oh, yeah, can we?
Well,
Witnessing unsettling events
it,
will
that-
reduce your
that should-
sanity. It can be increased by completing puzzles and making progress. Screw you, game.
Montbard says, actually, they're not dead. They're telephone sanitizers. Wait, don't we want to pick up those pages in the book? Can we add those to our inventory or something?
I don't think that's a thing.
That's annoying. So
noises
how are we
are a
supposed to
thing.
read those? Okay, I think we want to find some light source somewhere real quick, because this is getting
Yeah,
trippy.
Jail. Are we at the point where we need to spend a light source, or?
I'll just give you this hint. Using tinder boxes for light sources is usually only efficient when you're going to be coming back to that room if you're going to go off and do
Okay.
something else. As
Okay,
of
and
right,
we don't know yet about where we.
okay, so they're a
I'm
limited
just wondering
resource.
how far this goes before either A, we detrimentally lose health and die, or B, go beyond the point of
nice.
return.
thankfully we are not playing on hard mode. In hard mode, if your sanity goes all the way to 0, you do die. But that's not the
Okay.
case in this one.
Oh, it's not. Okay, see, I wasn't
Oh,
sure, because I
okay.
would assume that was the,
Yes.
You're sure we're
Health
not
meter.
playing in that mode, right?
Eternal insanity is better than death, of course.
I know you're
Is
not
it?
playing in Insanity because they also reduce the number of tinder boxes in the game, and you've been getting plenty.
yeah, he's
alright,
kind of
well,
hoarding
let's,
them. Narc
Let's
does
push
that.
on, then. Oh, in question Deca says pages are important, but not those. Okay, cool.
Oh, thank you, question.
All right.
Okay, I just got a flashback of when you looked at the floor there of that opening of Raiders of the Lost Ark. I was like, oh, is he going to step on the wrong tile?
Jay?
Yeah, and get
Really
shot with a
windy.
dart or something.
That looks interesting.
So yeah, it looks like a
I
bong.
think it's the lantern. So that's the light we carry
Ah,
with
that was
us
close.
instead of the light we need to spend tinder boxes on.
Okay, Narc, do me a favor and look at the ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, creepy. Definitely 4 ship textures. It's pulsing.
Not that ceiling, the one behind that one.
In the middle of the room. There we go. Look at giant
Oh,
hole.
there we go.
Dear
Okay.
Liza, dear
So there's
Liza.
hole
Wait a minute,
all
there's
the way
2
to the-
holes.
Yeah.
There's a hole
in
through the
floor above
ceiling,
us,
which
and
is
then there's
obviously the
hole
next
in
room's
ceiling above
floor. Yeah, and then there's sky.
During my playthrough, when I was getting notes for this stream, you can actually stack boxes all the way up and get a view of that room. And if you do, there is an Easter egg.
Oh, okay.
Shall we
So
try that then?
I would not
Yeah.
try
Sounds
it
fun.
because it's a very timely process.
Okay, all right, fine then.
Oh,
So let's not do that.
Plus, we can always
Okay,
get back to
let's not
this area again to start a new one if you ever wanted to try it out again. So,
Well, yeah, that's another question. What are the save points, if any, in this, or is it just like all or nothing?
there's a very generous autosave feature,
Okay.
and you can manually save when you exit, and you'll pick right back off where you left off.
Okay.
But if you play hard mode, saving is a manual feature, and there's no autosave, and it costs 5 tinder boxes to save.
Whoa!
What?
Wow. Okay.
No, that is borderline abusive. There's nothing
well,
here
that's why they call it hard mode.
But like I
There's
say,
nothing here but books and papers. Okay.
Womp said this must be where Baylor's comet landed.
I feel like I should know where that is. But I can't.
It's the guy whose head you throw into a pit at the end of Myth.
Okay, right.
Remember?
Give me his head and I'll let you live.
Shiver. Is it Shiver who asks that?
What is
How
that
limited
noise?
is this lantern? Is that something that we should be using more, or?
Only when you're in a situation where you cannot see anything, or if your sanity is dropping at such a rate that you need light to.
Well,
Keep you up,
it says
but-
head is pounding and hands are shaking. How bad is that?
That's the second to worst position you could be in.
yeah,
So you're
why
still
don't
doing
we
fine.
Turn on a light. Can we turn on a light, please?
You're second to worst. You're like, it's fine. All right, well, there's a fire. It's sitting in the fire. For a
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we won't burst into flames. Point Blank says, wow, ASMR noises.
second. Right in there. Now nothing can harm us.
Yes, we'll be totally safe in the giant flaming fire.
I woke up in a
Oh.
fire pit once.
Witch's broom. Wait a minute, once?
So many brooms.
Yeah, can you set it on
It
fire?
would make a good torch. I mean, I feel.
Yeah, for about
I really
2
feel
minutes.
That would be a thing.
There are things
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
burn in this game, but unfortunately not as a standard thing that you could just do anywhere.
Like witches?
See, if I made this
Ah,
game,
anyway.
you'd be able to burn everything.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a book? This book is open. Is this a thing we can? No. Okay, it's not.
You'll know some things are important because they'll have special highlights around them.
Wait. Can I open
So it does have that standard video gamey feel.
Oh. No, interacting with this seems to pick it up, not open it.
This
Not
is
down?
That is definitely not an item you can open. I know because all the
Okay.
boxes in this room are needed to reach that Easter egg.
Okay.
So wait a minute, what happens if you break one? Does that mean you're out of luck?
Thankfully,
think they
these
break.
boxes don't break.
Oh, wow, okay. Oh, Zale Mannix in the chat. He says, hey, all, sorry I'm late. Not a problem, Mannix. Welcome to Amnesia. Ooh, that looks like an important piece of paper because it's blinking.
I think we found the
And an
plot.
important
19th of
inkwell?
August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Not
Our
just kill
former
him,
self sounds like a
murder.
bastard.
Wow, yeah, okay. Well, we may have good reason for eliminating this particular individual. Let's not try to be judgy.
And
Move
it
the lamp.
and it was
If there was reason, it'd be killing, not murdering. Maybe.
Potato. Let's see. Question Deca says, and the pain begins.
Marvelous. Marvelous.
Womp says,
okay,
that's
well,
not paper, that's some sort of metal.
so
No,
as
sir,
you can,
that's paper.
so basically that's what the pink liquid on the ground is. That's the amnesia potion that you drank, and as it started to take effect, you started to wander off, and you still
Wow.
and you still had the potion dripping. And when you start the game again, you'll actually see the shattered vial that had the potion on the ground next to you.
So he had a drinking problem.
So
Got it.
shortly ago we were here writing
Mm-hmm.
that for drinking a thing that we then spilt all through the house as we wandered away to where we started so that we could follow it back to here and read the thing we wrote. Is that correct?
He probably didn't intend to spill it, but yes, that's the
Okay,
result of what
alright.
happened.
So in other words, if we weren't sloppy, we'd be screwed because we'd be over there and have no idea how to come back here. So
Well, something did prevent you from getting out of that big door.
is it the shadow? And I assume now we're just backtracking because there's no other way out of this room.
There is.
Oh,
I
there
guess you
is.
might need a box. Zaldera says, foreshadowing! No pun intended.
Oh, is there
Uh,
a hidden bookcase door?
Oh, and another thing,
Put
if
the
you're
candle back!
if you're in a moderately completely dark area, Daniel's eyes will adjust and brighten the area up just a little bit, and it'll make
Yeah,
it look more blue.
Yeah,
Oh.
it seems if you stand in a dark corner. Oh, I wait. Oh, okay.
See, I knew it! I knew it!
Bonk.
The secret passage. Oh, Captain Contractor's in the chat. Hey, Captain. He says, yeah, bit early in the day to be playing spooky game, eh? Well, yeah,
I
it gets
know, it's-
scary after dark.
Did you catch the punch
No,
noise?
no, I wanted to open the door, not use the
Not say spook.
door slammed shut behind me. We've never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate. No, it's him, and it's like secret tunnel.
Point Blank says, yeah, that's a lot of wasted potion. Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, something is beeping. Something.
I was gonna ask, where is that? Is that you?
I think that's the fire alarm in the hall.
Oh, well, okay, here we are. We're so hot,
think
we're
a fighter
burning down
jet
the
just
house here at
passed overhead.
Rampancy.
Okay, so there's some petals. I'm guessing that forms some other kind of trail. To a flashback.
Flowers tend to.
Is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
So for those of you who probably thought that sounded a little odd, the term refinery, which is used to define oil and gas and stuff like that, it was originally meant to be called distillery. But due to a miscommunication between the writers and the casting, the actors said refinery, and since they couldn't get the actors back to re-record the lines, they had to change the in-game names of the distillery to refinery.
But
Plot
it's
twist.
still but story-wise, it's still supposed to be a distillery, right? I mean, is
Oh, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is a distillery, and
Okay.
if you look in the game files, it is still called the distillery.
okay. So we could
Potato,
imagine
avocado.
that a bunch of the bottles that we've been finding around would be spirits produced on the premises. I'm guessing, yeah. Oop, okay, doesn't like me going that way.
Oh, wow. That's,
And that's just the start. Also,
door
you may
just
want
got-
to observe that side of the hall.
Womprat says, yeah, there must be a cask of Amontillado around here somewhere. You know, I
Oh,
found
well,
that,
there's one of
that
the
poem,
there's one of the
poem
eagle
terrifying.
flags.
Yes, the Black Eagle.
For the love of God, Montresor. What's that all over the door, dare I ask?
Ectoplasm.
It looks
I'll
like
get-
somebody just sneezed blood everywhere.
I'll get into it later when it.
So I take it we don't have to beat up crates?
Okay, there's a thing there. Oil.
John Samito asks, so has Funk had his heart attack yet? Sadly, John, no. Thank you for
Funk
joining
isn't
chat.
with us just
he's
yet.
late.
Yes, I am. I've been here the whole time.
Oh, wow. Okay, he's...
Wait,
notice?
Scratch
what are you
that.
watching? We haven't given you a link or anything.
I know, that's why I asked for one.
All right, hold on.
When?
He did it in the text. He didn't say anything. Hold on a second. I'll
okay.
grab the link.
Oh, see, yeah, see his name showing up as Dongs. That's why I didn't notice.
You should know who Don.
That's what he's always.
Yeah, but I never pay attention to that guy.
All right, Funk, try
Leah,
that.
sometimes I also sign on as Ross Mills.
Yes, that's
okay.
that's the other one I ignore.
Okay, and that's
Nobody
impersonation.
listens to that guy.
Okay.
Womprat says, well, he hasn't seen any butterflies yet, so... No, but we look like... What are those?
Some
Are those
standard
cockroaches?
Gorges, which is no different than my house.
Yeah, figured that would feel familiar.
Share your camera or share your...
Yeah, share your screen, Funk. We want to guess your passwords.
Funk,
Oh,
did that
Deca
link
says they're
not show you
hissing
the screen?
cockroaches.
Did I give you the wrong link?
Share my screen.
Cool.
Wait, I think I gave
Well,
you
that
the
way he
wrong
doesn't
link.
have to set up a
I
camera.
gave you the wrong link. This one.
Does YouTube see my screen now?
Yes.
No.
No.
Maybe. Well, whatever you think.
Show him my
Hit the
screen.
second link, Funk.
Alright, don't show him
Not
my
the first one.
Whatever you do, don't press the first
Oh,
link.
I see.
I looked at the trap, Ray.
This video's like 60 frames a second. This is pretty good, eh?
60?
This feels
Why
like
you-
60.
Why are
It's
you setting
not.
him 60?
I mean, I'm pretty sure the game itself is only 30, and we're only running the stream at 30, I think. Yes, 30.
Okay, wait a minute. Look over to the left. All right, you see that spider web on the floor?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
the worst
strung
looking
between these
spider web I've
two
ever seen.
bits of masonry.
Right, but it seems super well defined.
He's one of those drug spiders.
I don't know.
Has no collision.
I love how you walk through it.
Yep.
Oh, it's a mind spider then.
Those are the worst kind. They don't even have those in the store.
Oh man. Did you ever get those in Lightfall? I don't remember.
Okay, so a bunch of places I can go. I can try to go up the stairs. Looks like there may be something behind the stairs.
And this area is a hub.
Okay. So we will be
so
coming
it's like
back
a light
here.
source area.
So is there anything worth lighting up in here? I mean, it seems to have its own light source, and it's not so dark in here. I'm suffering.
Maybe that's by
sanity
design.
loss?
I will say
So-
hubs are a safe area.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay. So this room is safe.
Yay!
You're saying
Ish.
Sort of.
As
Maybe.
safe
What's
as
up
a
with the
dilapidated
blood on the
castle can
floor?
be. Those are
It's actually rose
petals,
petals, not blood.
Yep, that's
supposedly.
I thought the rose petals are pink.
Okay. So there's.
Here's
No, that was the
my
potion.
Conspiracy theory is the rose petals are symbolism for
Oh.
Now, technically, this is not a rose, but it is something that has rose-like petals to it.
Is it blood?
Oh, what's the door say?
Is it
Oh, it
that?
says refinery.
Oh, it says Fabrica Illaquatoria, and it says the translation of that is refinery.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that's not.
No, it's like liquids factory. It's like-
Womprat in chat says, I'm Sergeant Johnson, and this is my favorite hub in the castle.
It is tough and pliant. It cannot be torn by hands or tools. Can it be eaten?
Oh,
Point Blank says the
why is
funk
that
is
an
too
option?
quiet, and I am giving him about 9 dB on my
to
end.
cause that reaction. Funk
oh
is too
yeah,
quiet?
point blank. Wow, that's the first time that's ever been said ever, point blank.
Want me to yell?
No, I'll just
I
give
think
you
Narc
a
just has to
few
goose
dB
you.
Boost.
Yeah.
I think the thing might not be close enough to my mouth.
What is that ever?
I can hear you just fine, Funk.
Good. You're the only
I gave you
important one.
I gave you 6 dB.
And it's a pleasure to finally speak to you, Funk, for the first time.
Oh God, is
The way
it?
you say that, it's like really suspicious, like we've been secretly talking for years.
Yeah. I think that's why he chose that tone.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so red slime over there, red slime over there.
Well, that is
got
one of the weird
this
things
door, this door and the stairwell going up.
Cella
feel like
Veneria.
Reverse psychology indicates we should go down first. Here's
I'm sorry, Leah. What were you saying before? Well, Narc
That's
was
one of the
thinking
weird
out
things
loud.
about jumping in on this is that like I've been watching you guys since you were doing the Marathon 1 videos, but obviously like you probably didn't know I was back
Oh,
then.
wine cellar.
Well, yeah, we never
Narc
cyberstalked
knows
any
all the
fans.
viewers by name.
Okay, so what do we want? We want the laboratory or the wine cellar?
Gotta go wine.
Are you
cellar.
asking me where you would like to go first?
Well, no, I tell you what. I mean, I'm not asking for a hint so much as I'm asking what's the consensus of the of the
Linear
mumble
direction.
chat
Let's
that,
get drunk.
What should we try first?
None of these rooms.
None of those.
Cool. All right,
Okay, so
let's
up the
climb
stairs?
through the ceiling.
Okay.
Ooh, I like ceiling.
Laboratorium.
Wait, laboratorium. That sounds.
Well, one question. Is it laboratory or laboratory?
Depends on if you're a dick or not.
What the hell?
Sounds like a woman screaming over this way. By the way, is there a run? Am I missing a
wasn't in
run
my
key?
house.
There is a run key. There is.
What is it? I need to know what it is.
And how do we turn it on all the time?
Lean, run.
Oh, left shift
Okay, left,
or left
left trigger.
Oh, we're playing on the.
Oh,
Xbox.
right. Hey, now we're cooking.
Oh, wow.
Does that scream mean we should come down this way or no? I mean,
It does not.
it does not. Okay.
That's,
I usually run after screens.
that just
Like
happened.
Womprat was checking out the wine cellar. He says that 2794, that was a good year. Really?
Oh,
I was
yeah.
a much bigger fan of 2309.
Nah, 2794. That's when you get that.
Now the screaming's over there.
Does Amnesia have like cardboard box brand wine? 'Cause that's what I know about.
Actually, there's a great Adam.
Such awful law.
No budging.
Yeah, there's actually a great Adams Ruins Everything that covers restaurants and wine. That's really good. You should check that out.
That looks- What? That's-
It is a very old castle.
As opposed to a very new castle.
This castle's so old it only has 540 pixels in it.
Oh my god.
Now this is a weird.
I got a postcard from Dracula's castle, which is not actual Dracula's castle, in Romania this week.
We got a 5D space thing going on here?
I was going to tell you, this stairwell is kind of weird if you go down to it because it just dead ends to this bolted up door. The only real purpose you get from it is that tinderbox right behind you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude.
But
that
I
tinderbox
also
is
just felt
not
like,
good.
shouldn't there be a door right here, or is it on the other side of that wall?
It's on the other side of that wall. I did calculate it just to see, and yeah, they don't intersect. But it is a very odd placement for something that, I don't know, could have been just a shelf on the same level.
Womprat asks, "Where do these stairs go?" They go up.
I have a at my store. We have a stairwell very similar to that.
Really? You put tinder
so
boxes
we-
at the bottom of the stairs?
So we
We
wanna go
do
to
have
the
a
arcade.
pile of dirt.
That you
The
brought
children
into the
cheered
building?
him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. Oh, he's practicing diplomacy.
Right.
I see.
Point Blank says, "I'm usually the source of the screams."
Rare books.
So, it's official. Point Blank is a screamer.
So something has broken out of the rare book room.
Or in. They could have pulled it
I
off.
think it was
One of the
that
books
guy from the
muscled up to
Twilight
that door and boom.
Gotta watch out for books.
Ooh, glowing
16th
pages.
of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the Professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Cool, we're an imperialist looter.
Yay!
Right.
Those are the
Hey,
best of all
Womfrat says, hey,
looters.
you can't take a girl into the library? Sorry, Leah, you're out of luck.
Sure you can, it's free. Okay.
Point Blank says, with a candlestick?
All right,
So-
so guys, let me ask you
Dan-
guys a question.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
Why are we in Prussia?
Why
Why
are
are we in
Prussia?
Prussia?
Yeah.
Maybe we're from there.
Is this an architectural observation?
No, the fact that we've got the big ass logo of Prussia everywhere. The big the eagle, the eagle. And then the castle had like a Germanic name.
I believe we're
It's
going to
Latin
find
everywhere.
some maps of Prussia very soon. I
Oh,
think.
Zaldera knows. He says, because reasons, Funk.
Okay, because reasons. All right.
Yeah.
Wait, are we Daniel?
Mystery solved.
Yes,
Apparently
we are
a ton of
Daniel.
reasons.
We are Daniel.
We're Daniel.
Oh,
We have
so
to
the
remember
year
we're
is
Daniel. In fact, the fact that we're
1839.
Daniel is the only thing we remember at this point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but can we trust it? I mean, I'm getting a Memento feel where we could have totally lied to ourselves and we're actually like Alexander, the guy that has to die.
Oh yeah,
I
right.
think-
And then we find Daniel.
Within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle, may no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Garage. Okay, so there's 3 people,
Didn't
or at
even
least
put a
4
date
that we
on
know
that.
of so far, right? There's Daniel, there's the
Alexander.
Baron
we
of
lost
Brennenburg,
Twitch.
Alexander.
We lost
There's-
Twitch.
Which has fallen.
It's up to Restream. I can't do anything about that. We lost the chat or we lost the video.
No, we're getting, well, I see the Restream chat. I can still see that, but I don't know how we can tell people to refresh the page.
I don't know. Restream says Twitch is online, so I don't know.
Point Blank says, oh, it's back. The video. Yeah, it could have just been a hiccup.
Yeah. So there's
see if we can
Daniel,
check YouTube's.
Alexander, Wilhelm,
YouTube's is still up.
and the Professor, whoever that is. I don't know how many of these people.
Professor Herbert that Daniel
Professor
mentioned and on the expedition.
Where's
Okay.
Ginger and,
Marianne. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm looking forward to the rest. That's a reference to Gilligan's Island. In particular,
little
the
buddy.
It
season
is.
1 theme, which referred to Marianne as the rest.
The rest, I know. Isn't that sad?
Yeah.
Whew. And you know what's really funny? When they casted that show, everyone they hired thought the show was about their character.
Oh, you can light fireplaces?
Oh, that's cool. Light it up.
Well, I don't know. I've been told that these are precious and I shouldn't waste them.
Dude, you have
it
how
seems like
many?
lighting up the fireplace right next to a bright window seems
You
like a waste.
bastard! You got 20 of these damn things.
gonna
Use
be
one.
At
like-
God.
the end of video games, and you've got the rocket launcher with full
Trembles,
ammo
right.
that you've never used.
I feel
Yes,
the
that's
need
Narc.
to
He doesn't- he'll
document
go
my
through an entire
tribulation.
race,
My
not firing
memory
one rocket.
will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Dum dum dum.
Tune in next week when. So yeah, light a fire, damn it.
I'm leaving myself notes with flashbacks that are also cliffhangers. I mean, that's dedication
what
to
I-
the bit.
That's kind of what I expected, to tell you the truth.
I would
really
like to see the fireplace go.
appreciate that, like when you're writing these notes, you weren't just like, yes, we went down this tunnel and shit. Like we went down this dank, musty tunnel. Their strange language was getting me. Like this guy's a writer.
Yes,
That's what
the
this
people
is.
in a
We're
foreign country, it turns out,
Well, this
We're
is
speaking their own language
1830
in their own country.
1839.
That's
Crazy.
disgusting.
crazy.
Yeah, but all right. Well, even Funk for 1839 vernacular, you got to imagine that their prose was way more flowery than your usual. So
No,
that's
Well,
not unexpected.
it is. It's fully unexpected.
Right.
No, I doubt you found any letters from 1839 where it says, "Nah, we were just fucking
worth
around."
lighting up the hallway or not?
Yes,
think it
God
is
If
damn.
you want,
different ways of
to
saying
light up the
that.
hallway, you can light up the hallway. Go for it. Just give it a little something.
Historia Loci.
No, the moment you tell
no,
Narc
not
something
that.
is precious, he will never, ever, ever use it.
Precious.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God. The funny thing is, he'd be Gollum, but he would never put on the ring.
Wait, he'd just be. So he'd be Sam, really.
Yes. Yeah.
Except
He would
Sam
hold on to
didn't
that
put on
sucker until the end of time, never having put it on once.
Was there a gas leak in this place or what? Lights. Oh, jeez.
All right, this room seems fairly well lit, so don't worry
You
about
play
it
the
here.
piano?
More holes
Hey, a
in the
piano.
ceiling.
Wait a minute, is that where the piano came from? Through the hole in the ceiling?
Play the piano.
If this were Phoenix, I'd be expecting an ambush here.
Zeldara says, nowadays you get a Facebook Twitter update that says,
Aw.
I went into a hole but got stuck in it.
Cannot play the piano.
Oh, sorry. Uninstall. Game fail.
Darn it.
I'm a little bit mad at the game. Now. Why have the piano if I can't play it?
Exactly. That to me is just
Maybe
a
it's a
musical
puzzle?
tease.
Well, Valve would perfect that in 9 years with Half-Life Alyx when they literally incorporate a fully playable piano.
Someone should.
That's why Valve is good people.
Yeah,
Womprat
nice
says
view.
Siege of Madrigal. Quick, stand next to the piano long enough. We got to do it, what, 5 minutes and then it'll kick in?
That doesn't look ominous.
I'm waiting to get sued by whoever painted these.
Oh,
Whoa, what is that?
Not sure.
Wait until you see Mandus's estate. The paintings in there. Whew.
I like these pianos. These are nice.
I'm waiting
Pretty
for
sure
the paintings to
anything
move.
period is no longer under copyright.
I would hope not, but you never know. There's always one guy.
I bet
Oh, wait,
Disney like inexplicably owns like, paintings
Oh,
from 1460.
do you know Disney was one of the ones that pushed the copyright domain way beyond the normal statute.
Yeah.
That's why we have all the copyright issues we have nowadays. Thanks, Disney.
Okay, so we got blood dripping from the ceiling?
Yeah. Onto these poop rocks.
I don't know. That could just be
totally
that
normal.
box of wine leaking.
Oh, let's play that piano. Oh, you need oil for the piano.
What is that droning noise in the background? It sounds
Sorry,
like
that's just
depressed
me talking.
bees.
That's normal.
Everything
Don't
is
hear that all the
totally
time?
fine. Oh, look, another
No.
piano.
Oh, you can open
Yeah,
it. All right, so
dueling
you're saying
piano.
you can open, but you can't play.
At some point, there better be a piano we can. Otherwise, I'm going on Steam.
Whoa, whoa,
and
whoa,
rating
hold on.
this
What's the
thing
hissing?
1 star.
Oh, it's
Those the
that's
cockroaches?
That's the cockroaches, yeah.
Okay, so it's a hissing cockroach.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't. It's Prussia, but it's got cockroaches from Madagascar. Don't ask. I mean,
They're imported.
yes. Oh, it doesn't like.
Okay, I'm hearing heart beating and
Wait, what was
something
that
around
last
is making scratchy noises.
Yeah, yeah. What's,
The
what's on
scratchy
that
noises in the game is actually meant to be Daniel grinding his teeth. And that's
Oh.
to audibly signal.
Oh,
Audibly signaled to tell Narc to
Oh,
lift the
let's
damn
go over
lamp.
there.
Got it.
side? You think the piano came
Basically,
to
yes.
life? Oh no, no more piano.
Oh, crap.
piano's
Hope
over
we're not
there.
gonna need that.
Relax.
Oh,
but we
oh,
can't
they-
backtrack to the other piano anymore.
That's why they have 2 pianos,
We're-
just in
we're-
case.
Yeah, we're down a piano. Piano down.
Yeah,
Zaldera says, Black Star, I'm getting a message from the House of Mouse's lawyers.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
maps.
yes. So maps of Prussia.
Ooh, yay, maps.
Oh, sweet. Okay, all right. So point the finger to the mountain and place the keyhole at
We
the
literally
sunset.
run out of oil. We ran out of oil. See, you're talking to me about don't bother with anything, but we just used up a whole oil thing already. We barely used this.
We're
lantern
using
at
the
all.
oil, just light a bunch of crap on fire.
Exactly. The candles are a thing, but see what happened? You didn't want to use any of them, so you got
I
no one
didn't
else
say
to
the
blame
oil
but
was
yourself.
precious.
No, Narc thinks the tinder things are. He's got 10 of them.
Is that you? Did you just get eaten by a crew because you didn't turn the lights on?
What the
What's
heck?
happening?
Probably.
17th
You
May,
could have
1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Try to look away from it.
You can't tell me what to do.
Oh, it's auto centering. It's like if I let go, it pulls back. Can I try walking away from it?
Oh no, you should definitely walk towards it.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
I'm coming, Carol Ann!
It was
Oh
waiting
God, no,
for
no,
me.
Carol Ann screaming.
Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Well, in its defense, that light is pretty mystic.
Are we doing a Photoshop, a photo op with a shake? I mean, that's what we should be doing, right? Touch the orb.
turn away from the light. I can't help it.
I reached out,
So beautiful.
closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Someone's playing the piano.
Maybe we should go
Someone
back to
with fingers.
Let's check the drawers first, though. So yeah, impossible geometry is definitely a very Lovecrafty sounding thing.
So what are you saying? The building's a paradox? See, look, you got a tinderbox, you use a tinderbox. It's like a tip jar.
I'll read this on the crapper.
Yeah, don't spill the... Ink's expensive.
Okay, these are not notes. Okay, fine. All right, so let's go back to the let's go back to the P. The P80. Did I check?
Womp having fun with Latin typos. I was waiting for Funk to chime in.
Why do we have so many maps of Prussia?
My God.
Those could be blueprints to the castle.
That's what I was thinking.
All right, pick them up. Pick them up.
All right. So
Actually,
nobody's
I'm wondering
playing
if you
this
got a-
piano, unless it was
Maybe
that
they're
unless it was
sheet
that roach.
See, if it was me, I would have a musical key to open a secret door to get out of here.
I think you gotta
Maybe the
pick
other-
up those scrolls. They're gonna be sheet music. You can put them on the ramp.net sheet music section.
Ooh,
The
yeah,
thing-
there you go.
The thing I noticed
Yeah, we have
is
a-
that we took the heads off all the suits of armor that we saw, but that was not in
Yes.
this part of the castle. And
But there's one there.
an armor head, but there's no armor. So where did
My
that come
God,
from?
you walked away. All right, so there's nothing in that room. There's no handle to open up a secret door again.
Well, then, I mean, there's this room.
It's a map room. What's that thing on the wall?
Where, out here?
Oh, to the right. Right there. Is that a candle?
There's a hole. There's a hole in the wall.
And we go through the hole in the wall.
I will say this. Click that. That text is a lie.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It says you can't break it
Wow.
by hand, but then I did.
Okay, good to know. Well, no, I just saw
All
the
right,
light.
well,
I thought it
let's-
was. I thought it was a candle.
Check out the room before we go in the hole.
So tooltips lie to us.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Trust no one.
Oh. Oh, that's a
Flashback.
castle.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Okay. Is that other voice the Baron that we're hearing?
That is Alexander of Brennenburg, yes.
Okay, all right.
And he's also listing that's also the reason why so much of this castle is in disarray is because of the shadow.
Dun dun dun.
What
A shadow knows how to break castles.
All right. Tinderbox. Oil. I'm gonna burn the place to the ground.
Not with the way you spent it.
Well, we wouldn't be able to if I was using it, you know, but... Oh.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Okay, did you just
You can
scribble
never
something?
be too careful when you tutorialize puzzle mechanics, Daniel.
Ah, but can you be 3 careful?
How do I have to... Okay, so I actually have to use this to fill up the lantern. It doesn't automatically go in there.
I also
Don't
like
fill-
that one thing doesn't fill the whole lantern.
Well, of course not. It's a big lantern.
Draft a faint lighter coming from behind the shelf.
Oh, the
yeah, because
bookshelf
this
moves.
like
What kind of
thing
draft is
practically
it?
glows.
Is it
It's
like
a glowing draft.
light?
God, no. And it's not a Miller Genuine Draft either. Not a sponsor. Oh, jeez. Now I gotta pick these up.
Well, have to is a strong term.
Right, there's probably a lever somewhere.
Yeah, you just have
Well,
to
I was
push
thinking maybe one of the
Come on,
books,
muscles.
one of the books would be a switch, but it doesn't look like that was the case. Or if it is, I ruined it all by taking them all off the shelf.
Books and switches, you're thinking in the right direction, just not those books.
it. Ooh, other books.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
look at the
there's-
glowing book.
There's
A
a
one
very
white
obvious.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Okay.
Just set
so
off a
that's what
bomb.
that's what the tutorial thing was. The tutorial thing was, if you hear the sound, if it stops, you've gone too far. So in other words, we pull the first book, it starts making the noise. We have to find more. If it stops, we've taken too long, and we have to start over from the first book again.
Okay.
All right,
Oh,
there's
another
one.
Oh.
And there's one. Okay,
3.
so now it's
Okay,
a question
so
of. So now it's a question of,
sequence.
does order matter?
Order does not matter.
Okay,
Okay,
pull that
alright,
one.
so 1,
Run to the next. Run, 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 run.
2,
Run.
3.
3.
Okay.
Now, whenever you see that flash happen, you regain sanity.
Oh, that's the solving puzzles restores sanity.
Womp says,
Wine-
yeah, it looks
wine
like the
cellar
set of
key.
Britannica is a bit sparse.
So I gained sanity by opening the door, and then I lost it by picking up a key. Great.
Really?
Well, I mean, yeah, slight headache, yeah.
Wow.
I guess winery
figured the
keys
sunlight
are
would have been enough.
disturbing.
I do have a slight headache.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lee.
You'd have to be crazy to light that candle next to a brightly lit window.
No, I was not gonna do that. Not a chance.
But we are crazy.
Fireplace? Maybe, but
What? No.
no, I'm
We're
not.
leaving the room.
Okay,
Not going
before you leave, if you check
Yeah.
in the back of this room, this library, you'll see 3 display pedestals.
What, over here in the back? Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, is this a good place for a light?
Lift a book to smash that glass.
What?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yeah, they're in glass
I
cases.
want a light here before.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
And he covered it.
I thought that was gonna be voiceover. Local folklore: Alstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Alstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet, forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies
duty.
rot by... Their bodies wrought by their tainted souls have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures.
Oh yeah, that's
Is
what I
the-
called that guy who burgled my mom's house. Oh yeah, you see that gatherer over there? Gathering my mom's TV? That sounds right.
Well, we
They
were
were
just
next
in
gen.
Algeria gathering some ancient artifacts.
That's right.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Fair is fair.
It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind
That's why
them.
they're called potatoes.
Or kittens, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Alstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him?
You're in good hands with Allstat.
The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at the castle nearby Alstadt, and like most of noble birth, rumors are inherited along with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is, in fact, the one and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. They are so great.
You know what?
Okay, so
if I was like some weird country royalty, I would probably do the same thing. I would like
You
have
would
kids.
Be immortal?
I would have
Yeah,
kittens,
I mean,
potatoes?
like, if you can be immortal, like, why not do it?
No, I wouldn't be immortal, but I would be deliberately secretive, and then I would have like doctors in my employ and stuff, and then like I'd show up at some public event with a 6-year-old kid that no one knew I had, and that would be the cover story. Oh, that was nice. That was excellent physics-based puzzle solving. For no reason.
I don't know how much of it a puzzle because it basically just seems like I used a book to break the glass and get another copy of an identical book. I mean,
Yeah, but while you're impressed with the physics, you should also be disappointed with the laziness of the, texture design because they copied and pasted the exact same book.
see, you said, "Oh, nice physics," like right, and then you like smash a box 10 times that size on there, and like, nope, doesn't break.
Nope, not a thing.
Oh, there was no glass.
Let's do
Oh,
foil
it was
glass.
already broken.
Why was it
okay.
making glass clunking sounds?
Joke's on you.
The box is glass. But
Yeah, I still
also,
wanna know.
I can imagine walking into a room and then there's this guy just smashing a table with a box for no reason.
Well, he's obviously lost his sanity. Okay, so my question is: so are we naming the
this room already?
kittens in the bag in the sacks potatoes, or are we naming the potatoes in the sacks kittens?
I don't know.
We've never established that.
I think the kittens are called potatoes.
Okay, so they're kittens. Whoa, what is that?
Ooh,
Yeah, see, I
someone
think this
had too
thing's
much
gonna
tonic.
be. Yeah, they're full of jump
is this
scares.
the piano room again?
Yeah, we're back to the piano room, I think. Unless
Wait,
is this it's the same room, isn't it? It's-
No, this is longer.
The
Isn't
art
it?
seems different.
Oh yeah,
No, this
that's a
is
nice
the same.
one.
Maybe it's a different wing.
No, that's that weird French Revolution-y picture.
Wobrat says, "I thought it was potatoes."
What can you do with those potatoes there, Womrat?
Shale, would we be anywhere near a good point for a break?
Right now.
Decca says, "Yeah, go back to Penumbra and you'll find 90% of what's there here in Amnesia."
What?
So
in terms of
apparently they
assets?
copied and pasted a whole game.
I never even heard of this game when it was new.
Oh, okay. So
Us neither.
Oh yeah, yeah. So
cave
that's
in.
the game, and then those are the poop rocks that crush the hallway.
Well, the dramatic foreshadowing of
There you
all the
go.
rocks
Rock.
coming through.
Hey guys, I'm here.
I'm waiting for them to come back and mess us up. Oh,
I thought I
wow.
could
Super
escape.
strong glass.
I thought I could escape.
That's. I
No.
know. I was like, why doesn't he use the rock to get out of the glass? Apparently, the
You
glass
tried
is rock
using the
proof.
book.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you, Jail.
Now we're good.
I think Lee was asking whether this is a good place to take a break.
It is a good place to take a break if you.
Okay, so why don't we do that?
Okay, all right. For those just tuning in, you're watching the Rabbitsy.net playthrough of Amnesia. Please stay with us as we'll be right back after this short break.
Behind you!
Haunted.
Okay, welcome back to Rampancy Spooptober Spectacular with Rampancy.net playing Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
It's haunted.
Boycott this segment.
Yes.
Why are we boycotting this?
Yeah, we need to
It
start
is
over.
indeed. It is indeed haunted. All right, so we can't break the windows and run away.
Nope. Well, wait a minute. If you tried the piano or the chair,
Yeah, can we play the
Throwing the
piano,
piano?
with the book?
I can't even lift
Oh.
the piano.
Book
so
will
the
play
piano's not a movable object. Okay. What about
No.
the chairs? You can throw chairs, right?
Oh,
I can
sure.
try that. All right, I don't know how much time we want to spend trying to do that, but
Knowing you, you'll try every object in the game. Hey, if I told you that you cannot get a ghost or a tank someplace, trust me, you'll spend 9 hours trying to prove me wrong. Nice! You stuck the thing! Alrighty.
That's
Okay.
satisfactory.
call out. I
So
call
now
that
I
a
want to
win.
like sit in that chair.
Yep, we're done with
All right,
that
so we
room.
can't. So what? This is a cave in. This is how we got into this
Yes.
area, isn't it? So it's caved in behind us. Oh wait.
No
look,
going back.
That is not the area
Is that
that
a
we
Russian
came in
stove?
from. That was the area that had the second piano where we had that flashback note. So,
Ah, okay.
Wait,
so
can
that's
we-
the same cave in from the other side.
correct.
Can we go up the chimney?
Ooh.
Santa can.
All right. So where are we trying to go to progress? I guess is the question.
Wait, are those lamps on the wall? Can we take the lamps?
Well, don't forget, you got the key to the wine cellar now.
Right. Wait. We have to.
Oh, we can get
backtrack
drunk.
to that.
Oh, sweet, yeah. Let's get
So we
loaded.
have to go back through the hole.
Dear Liza.
That seems a reasonable thing to try.
Zaldaren chat says, C4 Trooper, Lodo!
Yeah, that was that cave-in I told you about earlier. We just need
Right.
to backtrack how we just got through it, since we now have an opening to that library that led to the office.
Can we pick up a cockroach?
I hope not.
And the cockroach played piano.
I don't think they're heavy enough.
Wait, Blank seems to think it's party time. That's
Party
interesting take on
time!
things.
Whoop whoop!
Let's go.
All right, well, we came. Okay, so we came in this way, so we can't go back the way we came in because of the cave-in.
Okay, go through the hall, and then to go through the now open door in that library, not into that office, but just straight. You want to go back into that long hall.
I am so
that had that one
lost.
piano. It's on your left.
Yeah, Point Blank says, yeah, the wine cellar would be great. Totally not haunted down there.
Right there, on your right now.
Oh, there. Okay, there you go. There you go. Right, fine.
No, your other right.
Totally awesome.
See, if I was restricted to text, these texts would be coming in 20
yes,
seconds
we-
later.
Okay, so there's some
Yeah, I
doors
know,
here
right?
that we did not. Oh,
Oh, it's a Fabergé. Oh, gee, hey, wow, you instantly
Oh.
break it.
And it.
Well, now you let the genie out. Now we're doomed.
oh, no, I want to do that one.
Oh, that is a horrible noise. Eesh.
Yeah, what did they use for grinding teeth? Did they actually have a sound guy grind his teeth?
Oh, if they could get their teeth to grind and make that audible sound, it would be painful.
Wow, that book just farted.
Painful enough as it is.
Just like my books at home.
Okay, now somebody's playing the
So-
piano.
Yeah, those weren't the books that farted, Vogue. Point Blank says, you klutz. Oh, there wasn't a deposit bottle.
I think I'm farting and I just. it's the books.
Yes. Yes, I do.
I feel like they're really trying to trick you with all the multiple items that you could light up. Like, it seems to me like, how many items in one room are you going to want to light up? And they're like, oh, here's a
I wanna
candle,
know-
and there's a candle, and there's a wood stove, and another candle, and...
Who was hiding all the tinder boxes everywhere?
I guess us before we drank the forget-me juice.
Thankfully, while there is an achievement to get all the tinder boxes, there is not an achievement to light every item.
Probably because there's not enough.
That would be bonkers.
Up, teeth grinding.
Yeah, I know. And see, that's not that dark. I've got 2 lights in that. That just seems to be trolling me.
I
But
want a
darkness
lux
is-
meter.
Look, man, darkness is scary, except
See, I don't know if darkness
Go
is
down that
the
hall, like
indicator.
not that hall right there, but this big room you're in, all the way to the end of
Yeah.
that fireplace, right there, and then turn the right.
Don't trip. That'd be embarrassing.
Okay, all right. So I thought this was forwards.
Chunk, I hope that was your stomach.
What?
Yeah, I was just thinking someone was hungry.
it's the only time I found that reference really funny.
Okay, yeah. So this is where we came into the area because we noticed that the rare book room had a broken door,
I just watched the anniversary edition just the other day.
Oh my god, what's
and I
wrong?
hear the piano.
Yeah, I love that
again.
movie.
Catalog. Okay, so we were not in this room yet. I don't think. Were we?
Yeah, don't you remember? You open up the drawer and the things
Oh yeah.
and
Okay.
the
Right,
desk
right,
and
right, so we lose-
This is where we read the Wilhelm note.
Oh, okay. Right.
Into the hot tub?
This is the door that goes back to the area we came from. Okay. Statues were praying, gazing into the dark rooms. Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
What the?
What happened?
We get.
Oh,
we get bit
you
by
stepped
slime.
in something. Ew.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's spreading.
Gross.
That's
Okay,
great.
so this is supposed to be
All
the
right.
safe hub.
Yeah, real safe hub.
I'm really
Pink slime.
safe.
Totally safe.
Point Blank in chat says, yeah, the teeth grinding reminds me of Marathon Red ambient noises. Womprad says,
This
it's
was
the
the
library
wine cellar.
and the flood. You know, it's funny. I was thinking that. It's like, my
Use the
God, we're in
key.
Halo
Wow.
3.
Wow.
Use the key, dummy.
That seems needless.
Why did the key just
Sank
exhale?
into his tired body as he fell from the camel's back. He felt the wind gently sweep across his face and his dry, crusted lips.
You should have drunk more wine.
Beware, when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turning on lights in the environment or tinder boxes. Okay.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
I hope it's not taking my sanity during cutscenes, because that would be cheating.
Probably. Ooh, a puzzle.
Or is it
puzzle,
a
I think-
fire escape plan?
I guess. I think they're just saying, like, here are barrels, here are bottles, and here are, I don't know, like, tools?
Yes, you want to take those as you go through the fire escape. Point Blank says, yeah, Marathon Red is still one you have not streamed yet. Wink, wink. Oh, it is on the list, though. Wompert says, or at least until the dwarves escape in the barrels.
There's also a barrel substance right before you lit that torch that you might want to inspect.
Oh, ow. The barrel of wine just hit us on the head. Well, that's unfair.
There are
we in a-
instances. There will
Are
be
we in another
instances where a certain setting will puff out any light that you lit up. Just an FYI.
You bastards. That is not cool.
Narc didn't anticipate this.
I didn't actually. Barrel contains a few drops of oil. Oh, okay, fine. All right, so oil also comes in containers that look like that. Good to know. Tools is. Oh, he has hammers. Yeah, see, it's telling me heart beating. It's basically like, yes, over here is light, and over here it's so dark you're going insane.
Well, yeah.
Oh, cool. Are we in Ravenholm now?
Apparently.
No, we don't go
Let's
there
start,
anymore.
let's start throwing blades around. Womprat says, was that Peter Gabriel's hammer? Sledgehammer.
Now, the way to get out of this room is essentially where you came into this room that's blocked, but you can interact with some of that blockage.
Hey now, I think Funk's experience with that. He interacts with this blockage all the time.
Oh my god, did I tell you that story?
Yes.
I don't even know what's. I don't even have a story about blockage. I was making a joke. What did I tell you?
So guess what? So was I.
Oh, okay. There was a radio show that I used to listen to a long time ago.
From Nantucket?
No, this is some radio show, and one of the guys on
does
the
that
radio
get me?
show had a fecal impact.
That's not where you came into the room, Narc.
Oh, but it did let me move this stuff, so I assumed I had to move it because it let. Oh, all right, we can make some rocks fall on
Got
us.
to move
Great.
it, move it.
That's awesome.
Give
Oh,
it
you
an
can
extra
move the
push.
wood.
Physics.
Use the rock to move the wood. No, floor rocks.
Sergeant, we're surrounded.
Do we need to move the smaller version?
You can move the beams.
Yeah,
It's not
move them with small
not reacting
rock.
to my moving the beam. So,
Yeah,
like I can grab them,
Narc's
but it
not
doesn't do
strong
anything.
enough.
Floor rock.
He needs to exercise more.
I don't think a floor rock is going to move that.
Lift weights. I think this is a physics puzzle. You got to figure out exactly where to place and where to move.
I guess.
Now, can you throw the rocks, or are they just too heavy?
No, they're too heavy. Like the objects are not all that. Like this, I can't lift up off the floor. I can just kind of shift it around.
So much for being young and strong.
Shift it to beam. See? I win.
Yeah, I
Oh.
think that's what we're supposed to do, I guess.
What?
Floor rock! Woo! That's the dumbest puzzle in the world. I regret nothing!
It
doesn't make any sense.
Beams now. Yeah.
Leah, it's common knowledge that floor rocks are twice as strong as rocks.
Somebody's talking on the other side of that door now.
Zoldera says, I'm hearing Captain Keys more than I would like since I've started streaming gameplay of Halo as Narcus seen yesterday. You know, I saw his posting and I was going to jump in.
Streaming Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, because there was an update recently, actually.
Yeah.
In fact, apparently they've laid the foundation for, like, playing across multiple platforms.
Yeah, and like with some of the good games.
Well, as soon as
By
they
the way,
get 3080s in
block
stock.
of wood's gotta cost like. It's gotta
So
weigh
we've
like 600
recreated
pounds.
Jenga.
Oh, at least.
That door swings open both ways, by the way.
Oh, all right. I mean, I didn't even
Oh,
know
it's
that.
You don't
that
say.
kind of door.
It's not a
Okay.
Oh,
big deal.
never mind. It doesn't. I
No, it
forgot.
doesn't. This door does not swing both ways.
Wow. Okay, we're back at the puzzle. I hear you knocking,
go
but you
in
can't
there.
come
Someone
in.
wants to see us.
Watch out! That door's.
Oh.
Maybe I don't get the reference.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Guessing something was in the wine.
Well, something was in them.
Are
Maybe
these
it
guts?
came from the wine.
Yes. Yes, they are. Womprat says, dead things, Mike, dead things.
Oh, so
Killer
it's an
dead
Aliens prequel.
Yeah.
Decca says, and this is why you don't drink the wine.
Wait, so if we do drink the wine, will we have chest bursters?
Probably.
I don't think we can drink it. All we've been able to do so far with it is break it.
I think you can
Daldera
play
says
a
it's-
piano with it.
It's poison or evil spirits. Take your pick.
You
Phil
can
Mysterious
drink
is in the
something
chat.
in this game, but it's not the wine.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Well, let's not go there. Phil Mysterious in the chat. Hi,
Oh,
Phil. He
is
says
it
chest bursters.
Aqua
Is this an Alien
Regia?
franchise?
Is that a thing we can drink?
Probably.
Reggie's water.
Womprat says aliens first contact. Point Blank says, well, this is an
Oh.
extreme disappointment. No more party time. No, party time was
wait,
brought to an abrupt end.
Okay. So is Aqua Regia the delete memory juice?
It is not.
No, that's
No, okay,
Aqua
so it's a
Velva.
different thing. Okay. Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the Castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what the supposed Knight of the Order would want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I'd been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but they were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer write this note. Okay. That sounds
Zaldera says, is Aqua Regina, is that the strong acid that dissolves gold, isn't it?
Oh, is that a real thing? I have no idea. I just know it's like a magic potion made up for the game.
Yeah, it's been years since my gold dissolving days. I can't remember.
Isn't it like a combination of like nitric acid and
sulfuric?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Hey Lee, is that an echo effect you got going on?
What now?
I just heard an echo effect when you were speaking.
Oh, no, I don't have effects.
Alright, it's clear now. Sorry about that.
Okay, nothing there.
Oh, maybe you were listening to one of the windows that has the game audio in
It
it?
doesn't like that, right?
Oh, Zaldera's got a wiki link. Deca wants to know, who's the bad guy yet?
Oh, okay, nitric acid
Are there
and
any good
hydrochloric
guys
acid.
is a question.
Another thing that the Tinders are good for, just like in Aliens, is knowing where you've been.
Well, knowing our sense of direction in this game, yeah, we're pretty much doomed on that count.
It doesn't like that door, so we're leaving that door alone.
Hey, who does?
If an enemy is near, stay out of sight and hide in the darkness. Be sure to turn off the lantern, if possible. Okay, it says
Enemy? What
darkness
enemy?
makes you crazy, and then it says if there's something dangerous, hide in the darkness. I think this seems contradictory to me.
Yes, but I think that's the whole mechanic where you have to time how long you're in the dark and how much sanity you have before you enter. That's the big thing.
Well, sanity does not kill you in this difficulty, so you can pretty much stay in the darkness however long you want.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
It'll just
Listen
look
to that
really
noise.
scary. Zale Manic says, there is no such thing as innocence. It's only degrees of guilt.
Okay.
wow,
We're
first
at
bad
the
guy.
end of a dead-end corridor, so that's awesome. Okay. Cool.
So nice to see another face.
Is it?
Did it have a face? I'm not sure. I didn't see a face. Your sanity is dangerously low. Stay in the light. Curse you, game.
Well, remember, the game text lies.
I mean, I gotta be honest. Like, part of the motivation to do that is the effect that it has, not necessarily the knowledge that like, oh, the game's gonna kill you. It's just what it does to your vision is disturbing, and the noise.
Presumably audio. Is that a rat?
No, the vision thing is fine by me. It's the teeth grinding I can't stand.
Well, the breathing and the heartbeats don't help.
I don't like the breathing. The breathing's.
Yeah, see, they've got it covered, right? You know, like no matter what kind of person you are, some part of this effect is unpleasant. Even if you're okay with all the other parts.
I want to mute.
Yeah,
See, that's what we knew would get you. Womprat says, I'm Sergeant Johnson, and I'm the good guy. Boren syndrome hasn't caused any instability whatsoever. Thing is, though, I can't tell if that's funk breathing or the game character.
Yeah, I've been goading the game whenever it's too grindy.
I'm collecting stuff that I assume is part of a puzzle that I haven't even realized exists yet.
Adventure game.
Could just be for a recipe.
I think you got 3, you need 4.
Ah, see? You know, you were about
let's
to
see.
kill us all, Mark.
What have I got? I've
You
got
forgot
calamine, aqua regia, laudanum, and orpiment.
Laudanum is not the key, so you need 1 more.
Yep.
Okay. If I click this, am I going to take it? A medical bracer to improve health. I don't want to take this. I assume I can't move stuff around my inventory slots. That's not a thing.
Do it.
You wouldn't need to. You will never get to the point where you'll use it all up.
All right.
Zale Manic says, I forgot why I never finished the game, and now I've discovered I have not... What? Oh yeah, I have to not watch to avoid getting nauseous from the insanity distortions.
Yeah. I assume the bottles in there are just wine. Yeah.
Wompret says, suddenly I have a refreshing ornament flavor. Ornament? Is that
Are
a
all
thing?
the puzzle elements down here on this level? I assume we're not going back up the stairs until we have them all?
You are looking for one more bottle of liquid, and then you're done.
Oh, where has my liquid bottle gone?
You got from this area because when you picked it up, the barrel fell on your head.
Right.
Question Deca says, there is some alternate solutions to things. There is some choice.
That fragrance. Damascus rose.
Indeed.
Damascus rose. Could those be the petals?
Sounds like an Eric Johnson song.
Walking around upstairs. Is this it? No, it's just
No. That's a
will look-
standard bottle.
It'll look exactly the same as the previous three that you
the other
picked
one.
up.
Oh wait, did I open this box? No, I hadn't opened this
You
box.
did not.
It's not in there. It's in a box.
And I can't tell which one for certain, but I think one of these piles of guts is Wilhelm.
You,
Oh.
Rose.
Oh.
Oh yeah. It,
Does one
wait,
say
is it letting me
Wilhelm?
interact with it, or is it just the bits of the bottle?
No,
Why would you want to interact with his guts?
When you interact with the guts, it makes a little squishy sound, so you are technically having Daniel squish the organs.
Neat.
Is it?
It's awesome.
Well, we can't play the piano, so we can squish the organ, I guess.
Always good to have a good organ squishing.
Table.
So, yeah, well,
And there,
you know it.
baskets.
Okay, if
I
this is going to be
switched-
turning into that kind of stream, we better put up the adult warning now.
Nothing wrong with squishing
I think I
organs.
already selected in YouTube saying like this is not for children. Oh wait, this is
Yeah,
drawers.
certainly.
Well, yeah, to be
Yeah.
fair, this is a survival horror game.
Squishing organs, going through drawers. Yeah, this is declining rapidly. Whopper says
not
tinder
where I was
boxes.
thinking of.
No,
Within
no,
boxes.
Nothing.
Sure you weren't, Leah.
I was hoping
Right.
that was it.
Question Deca says, how else do you make the sausage? Nobody wants to know how they make the sausage. Nobody.
I do. I like meat.
You would.
I worked at a butcher place that.
Don't you still?
I mean, I don't do it. I work at a place that has a butcher. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, I get confused.
Okay, no, nothing there.
And then, of course, there's my serial.
There is
killer alias.
there is an individual room.
Oh, that's cool.
Is that a really high ceiling, or you like really short?
I don't know. I was less concerned about how high the ceiling was and more about like what was actually up there.
I'd be worried about blood dripping on you.
Yeah, it's fresh, eh? Blood's not gonna.
We've been to
jerk
that
off.
room. We've been to that room.
Oh, pterodactyl
there's a
skeeters.
door. Is the door here? We not?
Didn't we go through this already?
Yeah, this is a tool room.
No. This is a new room.
Nope.
Yeah,
it's a
this is
different
new.
room. Oh, all right. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Here we go.
This is a new, different room.
Yeah, we became more
And
sane by picking up a fourth liquid. As you do.
Who closed the door?
And now there's green drips on the floor. Nobody goes anywhere in this house without spilling something.
Wow. Well, nobody's
It's
cleaned this
just
in
like
centuries.
You want ants?
Because that's how you get ants.
Now, you know what's interesting? So people always say that crap. Like, I'll like spill pop. Okay, you guys are gonna get a little bit of insight in my home life. I'll like spill
Little.
pop or something, and then just leave it. And then someone will say, "Dude, aren't you gonna clean it up? You're gonna get ants." No way, dude. That's why I drink sugar-free pop. not just to save on calories, but also when you spill it, you're not going to get any ants. I'd hop all the way.
Are we going up now? We gotten everything we need from this area?
You are done.
Okay, cool. We don't
In
even
more
know
ways than
why.
one.
Well, yeah, now I think about it.
Absolutely.
Question
standard
Deca asked,
adventure
pig or long pork? I'm going to have to go with pig.
game. Are you guys familiar with the
Yes.
term
Desert
long
and
Yes.
musk. Pieces
Yes.
lay scrambled on top. Too many of them. No, we're
Actually, isn't that supposed to be long pig?
I think it's
Cool. So
called
every time we
long
solve a
pork.
puzzle,
So
Ah.
get mobbed by pink slime. That is just awesome.
Some got on your
want
eye.
that.
You're gonna get pink eye, man.
Ew.
Wash that
Too
out.
late.
It does look really wet. That's what.
Now that was the laboratory, right? Is that a place we want to go?
Yes.
It became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets begged for his attention. As he opened the shutters, the French soldiers opened fire on the two young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in a haze of gunsmoke.
Womp Rat said, there's a factory in Moss Isley where they make Womp Rat sausages. I keep having to remind Uncle Wompy to keep clear of the north side of town.
Haven.
You also gotta stay away from those. What are those T-34s or whatever?
T-16s.
T-16s. Yeah. He knows. He knows what can happen. I don't like how that barrel's shaped.
And that goes down. Oil. Okay.
Zaldera says, Funk is going to regret the day he encounters Aspermonte-addicted ants.
Yeah, this cave-in actually breathes.
Yeah.
Neat.
It's
Move those
a
rocks?
it's a sugar alternative.
I mean,
don't think so.
aspartame?
Yeah, them too.
Nope. No, they're not. You can't interact with those.
Because they weren't floor rocks.
Oh, I might be able to move this though.
Old-timey pallets.
Those
Yeah, they
were the
didn't
pallets,
stick
but
those
not
up
the rocks.
vertically. They went horizontal. I knew they'd turn those a quarter to the right.
I'm shaking in some of these areas, even though I've got the lantern out. It just seems unfair.
Run away, roaches! Yeah, aren't they supposed to scatter when you stick light in their faces? Zaldera says, that's what I said. Blackstar just read it wrong.
You are
It's my
not
thing.
shaking, by the way.
Oh, is the room shaking?
Oh, okay.
Oh, well,
makes
that's
sense. How is
all
that
right then,
better?
yeah.
Are we
No
in
problem
that
then, it's just the
worm
building
in
shaking.
Empire?
You see that grate on the floor? In the room,
That,
I don't
the
think
room
it's
I came
that
from,
great
or the
a
one I'm
floor.
going to.
the one you're going to.
I'd say it's kind of good on the floor. I don't know about weight.
Zal says, yeah, but don't get too high and mighty there, Funk.
Trap door.
Wait, does that mean you're better?
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aqua force.
Or coop right. One part aquaphor. Okay, so are we having flashbacks that are gonna give us a recipe?
Yes. Well, I had a feeling it was going to be a recipe for something.
Is it in the journal? Okay. Note to self. Okay, this is the stuff we've read, and we've picked up.
Cooperite's some kind of it's like some kind of shitty top. I know nothing else.
Phil Mysterious says, I respect the artistic
Oh, okay,
decision to
so
go back
we're-
to 16
okay, so
colors
we're-
only for if
we're-
it's the early 90s.
We're making a concoction to dissolve the pink
Yeah.
slime.
Duh. What'd you think it was for you? Not to drink it.
I honestly wasn't sure.
It was for
Dude,
organs.
the
Okay,
guys
so-
drank it and died. Why would you do that?
Now we don't have.
that was
right,
the
it exploded
wine.
'em.
Yeah.
We don't
Well,
have
then
any
why don't we feed the
Aquafortis.
pink shit the wine?
That's what we're going to do.
Right.
Okay, Narc, you cannot
Yep.
mix these chemicals in the inventory menu.
In the inventory, yeah. You know, I'm just kind of cataloging what we've got so far.
Don't step in the grate! Oh man, I was waiting for that thing to open and you fall through the floor.
Oh, no.
An interesting
explain to
pattern
me-
on the grate.
Yeah, why does that grate look like that?
It was made in East Jordan, Michigan by East Jordan.
Right, but when you think that how much that metal would have cost to make something that elaborate and that expensive would serve zero purpose.
But if you're some kind of Russian immortal royalty, Prussian immortal royalty.
The lack of a
Oh,
chimney
Phase is
to
in the chat.
properly
Hi,
vent
Phase.
the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Oh, okay. So I guess if we came here first, that would be the hint to know that the ingredients. Oh, okay. So this is where we mix.
All your ingredients.
Yes.
Question
all the
Deca says, yeah,
ingredients.
Michigan doesn't exist yet in this game funk.
Okay, that's not true. What year is this game set?
1839.
Yes, Michigan does exist. So there.
Yeah, just nobody special lives there.
you know
Faye
what's-
says, yeah, we're back in 2010, technically, but we've never been here before, so this is all new to us.
I'm guessing then what
I think
we're
Lewis
doing
Cass
is
was the governor then.
we got 4 things. So is I guess it doesn't matter.
Well, theoretically, do you put in all your ingredients in each one of these things, and then periodically we come back to the room to mix things on demand?
Don't worry, there's no way you can fail this puzzle.
Okay, that's
I don't
my
know,
next
Narc
question.
will
My
find a
next question
way.
is like, do we need to drop a save here to, to make sure that we don't screw it
would.
up?
No puzzle in
but it
this
doesn't
game
look
will
like
soft lock you. I'll say that.
Okay, awesome. Awesome.
Darn
that's
it.
good. Okay, all right. So, Alamine lotion. Okay, just put it there. I wanted it there, but do whatever you want, game.
I am so lost.
No.
Wapret says, alchemy, proud symbol, set
See,
in the
on your
Highlands
third
free."
ingredient, you get Caven. Oh, hey, I didn't even know that these were here. Soap. No, these are just boxes. Just boxes. Not this opens, though. Okay, good.
Question Deca says, which is exactly where the game wants you? Lost. I love how when you put them in the flasks, they start to actually glow.
You're still missing one item.
Yeah.
Darn it.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, wait. Well, do we need the Bunsen burner? We need to connect
Yes. Well, no. Don't you have to put the Bunsen burner at the end?
Well,
Heat
you
it up?
Well, you guys got 4 chemicals, but
Right.
where are you gonna put it?
Right. We have no container.
Oh, you
Oh,
did
yeah.
flask.
So we need to.
Narc was just gonna drink from
but
the
there's
spigot
bottles
like he usually does.
everywhere. I mean, there was a vase, but we broke it.
Well, you haven't explored this whole room completely yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We haven't really done anything.
Deca says the chemicals
that?
were glowing when you picked them up. Were they? Yeah, but that was just an
Delirium
indicator.
Delirium tremens. Okay, fine.
No, I think we've had enough delirium. Thank you very much.
And Tremens.
Whopper, it says. Oh, great. I'm gonna pick these up.
You don't need to explore that thoroughly.
My guess is the bottle will actually be glowing. Question says, you need something clean. So find a clear bottle, dummy.
It's not on this side of the wall.
It's on the other side of the wall?
Or not this side of the room. There, on the
Yeah,
right.
he's literally gonna look from behind the bookshelf for a clean flask. Because that's where they keep them.
Oh, okay, right.
Here you go, jar.
Oh, of course. Anyone's glowing.
This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them. So we should have been reading all this stuff before we went looking for stuff in the wine cellar.
Yes.
This
Like
time I
Mr.
will attempt
Completionist.
Aqua Regia instead of Aqua Fortis. So they were
Or
trolling
Aquavella.
us. Like the first mention of Aqua Fortis was just a thing we don't even have. It's like, no, you want the other stuff, which you actually can collect, which is Aqua Regia. And hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Caligon, take me away. Organic tissue reacts
Certainly
especially
cleaned your
violently to the
staff.
solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find alchemy. All right, so like, what he was looking for was something totally other, but this is what we want for our purposes, which is to
Yes.
melt some crap.
Which also did on the staff.
Okay.
Deca says, you're making blood.
I've always wanted to figure out how to make some
Chemistry pot.
Really? What would you do?
That is what they call these things. They're called a
blood. Well, you
chemistry
know, so I
pot.
wouldn't have to eat as many people.
Or maybe it should be over here.
Science.
Well, doesn't it come out at the end there? So isn't that where you want the clean jar? Did you have to replace the dirty one? I'm confused.
I don't know. I interacted with it, now I don't have it anymore, and I guess it's just there.
Oh yeah, you put,
Like I
you
said,
put it there.
Narc found a way to completely lock you out of this puzzle.
Like, well,
Okay,
Brett
now-
says, is this where Spock figures out how to make LDS?
Okay, hold down the left one to do circular motion with the right stick to turn the wheel. The wheel will turn in the same direction as you rotate.
All right, we got the burners going. Okay, now here's my question. Do you remember what color which is which?
Wasn't there also a notice about fumes? Too many fumes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So many
problem.
fumes.
I think the Upper Regia was green.
Pot of acid.
And so I was
yeah.
wondering if there was an order.
Okay, so if I'm interpreting this correctly, we're done with this area. Now we're gonna go back.
Actually,
to melt some
go back to the room where the desk was, where the pot was.
Okay.
Wompert says, what is Kiri
And
Kintha's
open
first
that
law of
big
metaphysics?
shelf. Or the big
Nothing so
drawer.
unreal exists.
Oh, that looks like a special thing. Flashback. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I'm able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only declare fair judgment and a safe return. It says me. Oh, okay, so I can't pick this up. It just triggers this.
Yeah, those are Alexander's memories.
Oh.
Oh, that's not my memory.
So how can we remember Alexander's memories?
If you're doing
Our Alexander.
Wholesale.
Now that item in the drawer there is kind of a carryover from the Penumbra series, because in the game Penumbra, those act as save spots, and they kind of did the same thing. They would give you, I think, some text to real story. But
Yeah, that's what Deca says in chat. He says, yeah, pseudo save point returns from Penumbra in a new form.
Oh, marvelous. So, everything is horrible and broken.
Perfectly normal. Perfectly normal.
Okay, fun fact, when I first played this game, I solved this puzzle the incredibly long way by getting every box from every room and just stacking them and
Climbing
stacking
up?
them. And
Aren't we supposed to go through the hole?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Can't we
go
just
through
use
the
the...
hole.
No,
I
no,
think it's just the
take
pallets.
Take the pallets and make a ramp.
Yeah. I'm assuming. You can use objects to reach hard to get places.
Thanks, Ant.
Oh, it just locked into place there.
Did it?
Yeah. I mean, is that it? Can I literally climb up this? Yep.
Apparently.
Top puzzle.
See,
Yeah.
I would have used the ramp on the stairs
Yeah.
right there to fill in the
Yeah.
blank spot.
Believe it or not, there is a part on the actual stairs that will lock one of those pallets into place. That's another way you can get out of the room.
Oh, okay.
But when I first played this game, I had no idea that pallet thing was a thing, so I just stacked boxes and boxes.
Don't have pallets where you come from?
Great. So now there's slime here too.
Question says, yeah, first
Oh, it's great, it's all over.
non-linear puzzle.
You fill up with goo?
I have a radioactive pallet on my roof.
Okay.
Do you?
Yep.
We are actually done with the stairs up here.
Oh, we are. Okay.
We're so done with them.
Okay. So that door led to the laboratory to the right and the wine cellar to the left, and there was
Stuck
one
in the
other
middle with
place
you.
that had it. It was what? It was down this? No. What was that?
No, we wanted to go there first, but we were waved off.
Yeah, downstairs, that's where the refinery, aka the distillery, was. That's blocked off by something that we could not break with our bare hands. But we do have the necessary item to proceed.
So should we
Okay,
call it
because there were several. There was more than one door that was blocked by the slime. I just wondered whether we were supposed to do all the more specific ones. Is it that one?
Do we have a limited amount of this acid?
That door actually leads to outside the castle, which would make you a free man, but the Shadow doesn't want you to go that way.
Okay.
To avoid confusion, should we just call it the disfinery
yes,
or
okay.
the
See, you know what? I gotta admit, like, standing here in this location, looking at that door over there that's clearly covered in the pink slime, and then this one where the pink slime is behind a closed door, like, I might have struggled to remember, like, where I was supposed to go, thinking that the obvious place to throw the acid on was on the slime that's visible from the room, not the one that's behind a closed door in a tiny corridor. But anyway.
Womprad says, yeah, 761 armless and legless corpses float inconspicuously around the inside of the hangar 96.
I did this and I could have stopped it.
Oh, so now we're going into the distillery.
It's the
After 3 days
disfinery.
adventures, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Having reached British territory, it was just a matter of reserving a cabin on the SS Hortensia, headed for London.
Mind the rock.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason for the darkness, that is?
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
It's a hall. How far can one stray?
I'm guessing they're just warning us here to, like, to stay on the path and maybe light some things if you want. Rose.
Careful, pedals are going away. Deca says, honestly, considering what's being done here, refinery is fairly interchangeable with distillery.
Well, I'm assuming
That's
there's a
how I
connection
feel.
between what being distilled / refined and the gathering of bunches of people that never were seen again.
Gatherer thieves. I gotta say, the ambience for this is
okay.
fantastic.
Crouching in the darkness makes you harder to spot. Isn't the thing stalking us called darkness, though? The shadow? Like, hide in the shadow from the shadow.
Well, the only thing of the Shadow that you ever see is what it leaves behind, which is that residue.
You.
Oh, so was the figure we saw earlier, was that not the shadow? That was the Baron?
That was the Gatherer.
Oh.
And
Okay, so what's that?
that is a
Avoid
Gatherer.
Avoid looking at enemies for too long. It will drain your sanity and you will eventually be seen. Okay, so they're Endermen. Gotcha.
Okay.
Here's some water.
Don't make eye contact.
Point Blank says shadows can only
Refill,
exist
refill,
if there is
please.
light.
Have some more gold? Okay.
Zeldera says, uh-oh. Are you crouch walking?
Yes, well, it told me to. It said basically when there's enemies by crouch in the dark, it will keep you hidden. So I'm doing that. I'm crouching in the dark.
So you're gonna stand in the corner that's bloodstained. Got it.
Like a mole rat.
Now that howl that you hear that was triggered just right now, that's the howl of the shadow.
Okay.
It's cold. It's so cold.
Aren't those things gonna notice you lighting up the place?
Maybe.
They can only smell. They're like that ball wizard.
I see you up there, you sneaky.
Oh, can you climb up the thing? And then the bottles all fall on you?
This more bottle.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Are orbs even real?
Womprad says, these
How can
corridors
orbs
remind me
be
of a
built
cameo
on
in
ice?
Talons of Wang Chiang. They do, actually. Zeldera says, Howl of the Shadow is also the name of my heavy metal cover band.
Oh my god, I came up with a great band name and I forgot it yesterday. Like, it was so good. It was
Did you hate that?
legitimately, I was like gonna form a band to make that band then. It was so good.
That was weird. That was just like sitting out on the floor.
Funk,
Oh,
do you remember what made you think of the great band name?
No, it was pretty rare. Someone said something in a sentence, and then it was someone said something in a sentence, and I said, "Wow, it's a great name for a band." And then
Okay. And
we
do
said-
you remember the conversation at all? Do you remember this topic?
No, but the guy who was there was John.
Should ask him again. Remember what we were talking about the other day that made a great band name? Ooh, I see a puzzle. I see a puzzle coming on. We must turn handle.
Something is
It's
clogging the
stuck.
crank and pulley contraption.
In the commentary, the developers actually talk about how difficult this puzzle was for the testers, and they actually incorporated many elements to give players hints on what the solution is. And I can tell you guys this much: you missed two of them already.
What,
Leading
two
up to this room
things,
or in this room?
The solution to this puzzle.
Well, okay. Well, take a look at the middle one, Narc, and there's a little wedge in there with the thing. I'm assuming you got to take that little wedge out.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that would. Yeah. Well,
Okay,
they said it was
that's-
something, but it's not.
Yeah, but you need a box to stand on, because I'm assuming it's
That
just
is
out
a
of reach.
that is a pixel hunting bit of nonsense.
Hello,
Yes.
adventure game.
Yep. But again, I'm assuming it's giving you just enough to let you know you can grab it, but you're just short enough to reach.
Yeah,
So I would
maybe,
move box.
yeah.
And the developers do state, and I did confirm this, that when you try to move the crank, dust will fall from that pulley for about 10 whole seconds.
Crank it. Ooh, that was good. thought this was a scary game.
What is that?
Wow, great timing.
What the heck was that?
That's also the shadow. Remember, the shadow is associated with red.
I'm not sure the developers know what the shadow is.
I feel like I'm playing Control, but like in the 1800s.
Okay, is there anything we'd be leaving
wedge
behind
something in there to
area?
prevent it from closing.
Nothing that I ever needed.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I'm not leaving behind any boxes or anything that I could.
Well, apparently you left a
got the
couple of
oil.
things back there. So, okay, so if this... I mean,
What's
we
in that
opened up the
little hole in the
thing.
corner?
Do we have to throw something down there so we can get back up?
Yeah, our body.
Ow!
Yeah, that's the acidic nature of this shadow residue that gets left behind. It will hurt you, but it will not kill you.
Yeah, it's just annoying. Zeldara says, LOL, thanks, Funk, and only gets scary when you say something. You couldn't have timed that better. It was amazing.
Fatal Frame is still scarier.
Okay, when you go through this door,
Fatal Frame, the
Narc,
weird Japanese
Yeah.
photography
do
game.
not move. Just click on the door, but do not move.
That's because it has 100% more butterflies.
Color Archives.
Hey, I want to
Okay,
point
I
out,
clicked.
I did not get scared at all during Life is Strange, which is a lot about.
Oh, don't worry, Funk. We have a game that will scare you.
Okay, so just enjoy this nicely lit hallway.
Yeah.
Very straight. Very...
Now,
So it's not like
when
that
you
by
say
door that
not
swings both
move,
ways.
does that mean turning as well?
No, I think you can
Probably.
turn just... Well, let's
Slowly.
just say, just enjoy the view, what we have here now, and when you're ready, you may proceed.
I think the wind is going to blow out all the candles and you're going to be in pitch black in about a second and a half.
I think that we're about to get some kind of weird warping of space-time here.
The all of the
Or
above.
it's that girl from E.T. and she's gonna...
Point Blank says, Funk, talk more. Say the game is boring and unscary.
Ah! Fucking shut up. That was the scary part, but I was scared.
So I'm trying to figure out, like, is this stuff happening
God.
that reveals to us what the current state of things always were, or is...
Don't run! What the hell is
Okay.
that?
Keep out of the water. What do you mean you put us in the water?
Oh, this
Casual.
must be set in 1979 or whenever Jaws came out.
Yeah.
Come on in the water. We're in the water. It put us in the water.
Yeah, we
you
get
gotta
in the
jump on the-
boxes to get
jump
out
on
of
the
it,
boxes.
duh! Come on. This is the floor is lava, isn't it obvious?
Hey, turn the lantern on. I want to see what's in the water.
I want to know what the hell
I don't
is
think there's
that?
anything in the water. I think it's literally just animating splashes.
I know it's animating splashes, but what is it supposed to be? That's what I want to know.
This is called a Creanc. You cannot see it, but there is something in the game that representing where it is. So it is physically there.
Gotcha. It's just invisible.
And here's another fun fact. Even though it's invisible, you can still lose sanity if you look at it.
So
you
don't
having
look at
a
the
laugh?
splashes.
Neat.
What is this, bird box?
Kinda. Before there was a bird box. Oh, Aaron's in the chat. Hi, Aaron. It says, I'm slow poking massively here.
Oh, well, I'm not going to look at it then.
But he's got a translation for a line saying, this thing itself speaks a plank in the shipwreck. Google Translate is not very reliable with Latin phrases, but it is generally more reliable just to look up a Latin word by word in the Wiktionary.
Yeah,
I'm
probably because developers don't do Latin rights, as we know from
Okay, so I
Yep.
was
Also
I was
says hi.
hoping that one lever would do something useful like drain the room, but since it's just
No.
making the ticking noise, I'm guessing it's like the other puzzle where there's another one and
Yes,
I
you
have
have
to
a
also
timer.
do that.
I think you gotta
Yes.
jump out of the room and down the hallway.
Yes. So in other words, once you
That
trigger
sounds
that,
great.
you have a time to get someplace else.
There's a chain of these blocks where you gotta jump down out of the room and that's all.
Yep. So jumping puzzle, Funk, your favorite.
Okay.
All right,
So yeah, so you
I
have
should
exactly
wait
that
until
long.
it finishes. Do it again.
Assuming you're not going to jump over the crank. What's his face? And don't look at Splashy. Now you're gonna have to jump in the water a little
You're gonna
bit.
jump in the water for just a second. Yank
And
that
on the
crank.
box. Oh, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Yeah, that one's too far, so you're gonna
No,
have to
you
wait
can
till
do
he
it.
goes. Oh, he's right there. Don't
I
look at
believe
him.
in you.
Oh, he's gonna die horribly. He actually is quick bunny. No, too high. Box is too high.
Oh, cool. And there's some
I think we're running out of time here. I think it probably has elapsed.
Yeah, but we don't even know where the other one is, so probably we need to know where they all are before we can
I would just
do this
follow the bus.
successfully.
Oh, Aaron Freed's in the chat. Hi, Aaron Freed. He says, yeah, well, Latin is also a dead language. So it is nearly widely spoken. There's no French, German, Spanish languages.
We still didn't even find the second one.
Yeah, Deca says you ran out. Yeah, I had a feeling.
About there's this common knowledge fact that ATMs in the Vatican have Latin as a language they use, and I wanted to test that, and I went to an ATM in Vatican City, and it did not have Latin. It had Italian, English,
Yes, Aaron, we know.
Screw you.
See, the more people, it sounds like we've got more fans.
What did Aaron say? Dude, I'm the only one talking.
No, he said, it's Aaron. I'm just on Twitch now. Duh.
So is there not one in this room at all, or
This room is a red herring.
Knowing Narc, he would find the red herring room.
no?
Womp says, first night, Chief. Sharks come cruising.
All right, so
That's the way it came.
the first available room is not it. So I guess if there's at least two of them, it was the one we came
Duh.
from over there and the next room over here
Come
on
on.
the left.
Video game logic. You knew you were going to have to follow the furthest amount of boxes.
Well, but yes, but there could also have been three. It could have been the first room and the second one and the third one. I wouldn't necessarily have thought to skip.
Well, don't worry about skipping. There is only one.
What?
What?
And be only one.
Oh, okay, so you hit the lever and then you have to speed through the hallway to get to the
Oh,
next one.
all right. So this is useless. My even coming down here. I had to do the mirror and then
Nice.
run.
Well, it's not so useless if you can get yourself accustomed to where everything is, so that once you need to make that dash, you'll know.
You're right. Okay.
Is Funk still low? Aaron says, yeah, I can only sort of hear you, Funk, by the way. Something about Vatican not using Latin.
It's because my voice is so bassy and your speakers are crap.
Is it?
No.
I'll goose you another couple dB, but
That's it. No more goosing.
turn the game down.
I love it. Womp is literally quoting Jaws line for line. I love it.
All right. Okay. So I'm assuming that
Is he
door
doing the
down there is
Indianapolis
that's the
story?
one that opens when we hit
Yes.
the lever.
He's doing one of the most famous speeches, one of the famous
Oh,
monologues
and,
in cinema
I
history.
had the lantern on so long it went out. But I have some oil.
Yeah, Aaron says Blackstar and Archigen a lot louder in the mix. Yeah, just compared to chat, we might be. I don't know, maybe chat itself needs to be goosed up.
You might not be able to tell this, but the shadow is producing a mist, which this game interprets as light. So if you're around that mist, you actually don't lose sanity at
counts.
all. It counts.
Nice. Oh, that's cool. Okay, now, Jail, your level seems perfectly fine.
She has a real microphone.
Well, I'm sure a lot of streamers would say it could be better, but
Well, yes.
What,
I mean,
is Blue Yeti?
we're
It's
not
fine.
necessarily going to dunk on the Blue Yeti. There are plenty of other people available and willing to do that. We don't need to add to it.
Yeah, no,
There's
it's not.
nothing
It's,
wrong with blue microphones.
No, there isn't. It's just, it's also the utilization of it. It's how it's being used that's the big thing.
Why? How are
Aaron
people
says I can
using
hear
their
you at least.
clues?
Deca says, wait till it gets close. I don't think we want to wait that long.
Now, I'll also say that if your health gets to the most dangerous level, it will regenerate to the next one up. So you won't always be at the lowest health point.
That's good. Oh, I hear a noise.
Oh, this is terrible.
Run for your lives. Oh god,
nice.
body parts. Oh, so what
Oh,
are we
it
supposed to
wants
do
me-
with these?
Oh, there's like
supposed to feed
43 guilty spark over here.
Oh my god. It just got grodier. if
And
that's
now
possible.
it's eating.
Wait, wait.
how does
Excuse
this-
me.
this is,
we may need to save those. Oh, there's a little knob. We gotta turn it. We gotta turn the thing. And of course, you gotta turn it manually, so it's
No.
gonna take forever. So you needed the chunks to feed it long enough. I think you probably needed to throw those further away.
No.
Casualty.
I mean, I threw it as far as it would let me. Yes, I know. Dead flesh.
Now, who is this giving us these hints?
Your
Oh,
dead
I
I
think
think
corpse?
it's you in the future.
Alright, so where are we now? Alright, so we're just here. So it didn't set us
We're-
back that
We're
far.
over by Corpsey.
Yeah, as
Zelda.
mentioned
And
before,
now he's eating you.
the save states is very generous in this normal difficulty, so
So
Oh,
what's
wait,
eating
where-
you, Narc?
Where are we?
you're past
Are we
the
on the
point
other side?
with that timer gate, so you're in the room with the corpses and tidbits.
Oh, alright, fine. So they were body parts over here that I hadn't even seen.
Yes. Okay, so here's the question. Do we have to season them first? You could have just dropped that behind you.
So the way this is working, vibrations attract it. When it's
Okay.
when it's eating, that's when you can get into the water and do your thing. And you'll
Nom,
know it's
nom,
eating
nom.
because it makes a very distinct
Nice.
noise.
Distinct
Right,
noise.
so I
okay.
threw
So
that.
when he starts munching,
Did he not notice the one I threw over there?
maybe he headed back. Okay, he's munching now. I would have thrown the chest cavity.
And it's funny you should mention that this
Oh,
is
come on!
that this is referencing Jaws, but in the commentary,
Too late. We're gonna die.
Oh, that's crap.
What do they say it is in the commentary? Deep sea?
actually it's the movie Tremors.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, see, you didn't wait till he got there to eat first. Nah, you didn't wait long enough. You gotta wait till
He
he's
was
actually
making the
munching.
noise.
Casualty.
No, he was walking towards it. I could tell the difference. He didn't actually start
They're
munching though when
both
you
really
jumped in.
loud.
Well, I could tell. Womprat said, C is for corpsey. That's good enough for me. I still like Zoldera says, what's eating you?
Come on.
Actually, Narc, you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Oh,
why
is the
not?
game gonna pity him?
There is a mechanic where if you die so many times by one of these creatures, they will not go away after a certain respawn.
Okay, so
Or they will go away.
They decided I died twice, and that was enough.
Yes. So the game pussied
Oh,
out and say,
this
okay,
guy
fine.
blows, just let him do it.
Yeah.
Now that does
Which
not
you-
happen in hard mode, of course.
Wow.
Yes.
You have to do this so long, and you have to actually spin the stick in a circle. Just pushing it or pulling it in one direction does not do.
Oh shit, there's another one! Run, 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 run.
You lied to me.
It was baiting you! It was totally baiting you!
I was not
look at
baiting
it.
you. I said the one that was in this room was gone. I didn't say
No,
anything
not
about
you, the game!
All right, so it's going. Is it eating now?
Now
Okay,
it is. Go, 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 go. Hey, now you gotta close the gate behind you. What are you doing?
How was I gonna do that?
I rolled the thing down.
I don't even know that there was one on this side.
I would have looked.
You would have stopped to look behind you. That
For
sounds
half a
great.
second, yes. Yes. Because if you could have closed it, then this room would be safe.
And the next thing that occurs to me, I wonder is like, could I pile up a bunch of boxes in the door and block the door?
Yes,
I'm guessing
and block it
doesn't
probably
work
not
that
for
way.
long. It seems very strong. I mean, he was beating things up.
And
Aaron says,
Justine,
"Cheated."
in Justine, there is a moment where you can use the boxes to your advantage, and that was never meant to be part of the strategy. It is a flat-out exploit. But yes, boxes can be used to block enemies.
So Dara says, Jill, stop using excuses of letter versus spirit of the law. I heard that smugness.
Does it wander
LOL.
away?
Probably not.
If I don't have something to lure it?
Why didn't you throw the chest cavity? There's more meat on that. You just give him a leg and think that's going to be enough. Something just moved past my leg. Your imagination. You see that? What?
That was a great reaction.
I'm concerned now because there's no more food in this room to throw at it.
That door will lead you out.
Give him a book to read.
It's locked.
With a simple lie. Oh my god, we need a key. Okay, is there a key in this room, or was there a key from... Oh, wait a minute, what is that? Hollow
Maybe
needle?
we're supposed to use a needle as a
Oh, we're
lock
supposed to
pick.
pick the lock with a needle. Ugh. That's not going to take
So
forever.
We are barely conscious.
All right, get some drugs, healing potion, green herb,
Yeah, I
something.
guess we could. We have 3 of them. We've used none. I suppose we could
use
use
them.
them.
This is fun.
Question Deca says use a cat.
Oh, well, that got us to status wounded, bleeding quite badly, so that's awesome.
Oh, that is progress. Aaron Freed says, get in there, you big furry oaf. I don't care what you smell. Yeah, Deca says, you have what you need. The lockpick.
For some definitions of lockpick.
Okay, can you pick it from here? Yes, you can. Okay, thank God, because
Well,
I thought you
can
had to do it
interact
from
with
the water.
Here, so
Did that work?
I think so. Yes, and I don't have to get off the box to interact with the door. Awesome. Something large brushed against his leg. He felt himself being dragged along by the current of the beast. He pushed himself above the surface. Help, he cried as the ocean swallowed him again.
We're
Oh,
still,
we're
in, the
still
water.
in the water. Screw you. No.
Be alive!
Now, all the doors only open towards you, FYI.
I take it we can't balance on these barrels either. Close the door.
I don't think that actually works, though, I'm guessing.
Probably not. Oh, for the love of God and all is holy. I hope we're not running in circles.
I don't think so. Felt himself being hosted out of the ocean. The lacquered full of SS Hortensia glittered in the soothing, warm yellow light for a setting sun. He turned his head to the calm ocean, reaching towards the coast of Portugal, and thought, is this another dream? Is this my beautiful house? Okay, so no more water.
Ah, wow.
Screw
Solid
all
ground.
of you things and everybody. in
Solid
there.
ground. Never felt so good.
Although, for the sake of continuity, in the remastered mod I mentioned, they do add water to this base, but it's strictly for continuity from going from that area to this.
To this one, right.
Okay.
Zeldar says, okay, that was tense. Yes, yes it was. Okay, all right. Is this a place we want to leave it for today? Because
I'm guessing this is a new hub area, yeah?
This is a new hub area. You are safe here.
Okay,
All right,
so
well,
maybe we should
I'll
wrap
tell you
this
what,
up.
Let's explore the room a little bit and then call it here. Maybe we'll start with the legs in the fountain.
Right next to the puking baby mouth. Yeah, that's perfectly normal.
You can make splashes in this fountain.
Don't splashes attract the nasties? So we don't want to do that.
Okay. That is creepy as hell.
Yeah, that's H.R. Geiger level creepy.
That's totally normal, guys. Come on.
Tekka says clean water. For now.
Is this a healing fountain? A few cuts and bruises.
Note that you are totally sane right now.
Okay, yeah, so I'm guessing this is having
let's not jump to
positive effects
conclusions.
on one or both of those aspects. Because
Aaron says, awfully nice, calming music given the creepy shit here.
yeah. Because I only used one of the laudanum and it improved me to bleeding quite badly, and now it says a few cuts and bruises, which I'm assuming is better than that. And yes, sanity now says crystal clear, not even a headache, so.
Yeah. Tekka says, yeah, Geiger would be inspired by this place. Nah, this would
It
be
also
Tuesday
said-
for Geiger.
Your sanity will be negatively affected by seeing disturbing sights, like, I don't know, like the half body and the, I mean, or is this just
Yeah, the
statuary?
torso baby. No.
This is a statuary fountain. And believe it or not only is this fountain the main art piece used on the Steam page for this game, this one fountain has the most concept art dedicated to this entire game. They spent a lot of time designing this fountain.
Wow, what a waste.
He's got a very specific idea about something.
About something, and I don't want to know what it is.
Yeah,
If it's a
not
safe
sure.
room and it's well lit, I'm not gonna bother lighting up anything.
No.
No, do not bother lighting anything in here.
See how many people there. Let's just do some looting. Okay, got some oil, some tinderbox.
I get a feeling Funk is laughing at the voices. They said something funny.
I was just thinking about Sam the Eagle, who's hilarious.
Is that what Sam the Eagle is? He's hilarious?
I think he is. Yeah, he's great. He's a perfect foil for everybody else. You gotta love a straight man.
Straight Eagle. Okay, so that seems like another room. We're there.
Little swings one way.
Study.
Study.
Guest room.
Wow, would you want to be a guest here?
What's the price?
Or what? Would you like to live here? Should this be home?
No, I just certainly wouldn't want to stay.
If it's cheap enough, yeah.
Let alone visit. Hey, Funk, the price could be your life.
Okay, so study, guest room, storage.
To store all the former guests.
And there is one more room.
Well, there was what? There was something off down
One
that
more!
corridor, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Aaron says the commute doesn't look very pleasant. No, it does not. And would you want to have to jump all those boxes to get back to the kitchen? I don't think so. See, this is what I was afraid of, more cutscenes.
Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
You think that they called them elevators in England back then?
As opposed to lifts.
That is actually accurate. They called them ascending rooms because that was the only direction it took you up at the time.
But this one doesn't ascend. He just told us.
And he also,
It's
I'm
a
pretty sure,
descending
didn't
room.
call it an ascending room. He called it an elevator.
As opposed to a lift. So yeah, I would think lift
Can't
would have
be
been more
called an
European.
ascending room. It's not going to ascend. If anything, it's a descending room.
Descending room.
If
Yeah.
I know anything about English, they would call it an anti-ascending room. If it was
Yes.
descending.
And they would put an RE at the end.
Machine
just
room.
because.
Oh, this is the company logo.
Well, you put it that way because that's how you spell it.
My God, she's right.
Well, don't forget, the ascending room that Daniel experienced was probably the only one he had ever been in his life, and he just saw that and just automatically associated with it. So he wasn't literally interpreting it to only be ascending.
I know. Let's throw a chair in it.
I gotta say, all this soft music and darkness is very soothing. I kind of fell asleep.
It is.
It reminds me of
really.
an internet video I saw.
I thought you were just being very, very quiet.
And that's intentional.
I passed out.
I'm sorry. The developers did design this area to be a cooling off place compared to everything beforehand.
That's why I thought this would be the perfect place to wrap it up from our stressful
Yes,
box jumping
I agree.
escapades.
I agree. We'll just leave it that.
I don't like this.
All right.
Put it off.
From this perspective, it does look like we're taking a bath.
How are we on progress? I guess is the question. Like, are we like a third of the way, a quarter of the way,
Yes,
We
we need to
are-
be at least a third.
We are a quarter of the way.
a quarter of the way?
You're gonna have-
Okay.
You're gonna have to pick up the pace, Narc.
All right. I
Much
guess. so,
bathing.
Yes. We'll see. All right. So, thanks everybody for watching this stressful, watery experience that we are having here. So we're going to be stopping for just now, but we will be back next Saturday with more Amnesia: Dark Descent.
By the way, I'm going to. Oh, never mind. All right. Bye.
All right, thank you guys. I'll see you guys next week.
No, you won't.
Blackstar, are you there? I don't hear you.
Yeah, no,
Are we
I'm sorry.
signing
We
off
thought we were
like
going with
did we
yours.
Oh no, I was just waiting for
I'll
you
sign off.
to do it.
Guys, thanks for watching. I'm Blackstar. This is how I talk. Goodbye.
What?
That's how Blackstar talks, you guys.
No, go ahead. Take us out, Blackstar.
Okay, all right. Well,
Or I mean,
yeah, that's the one to leave it on. All right, so thanks everyone for tuning in. We certainly hope you enjoyed our Rampancy playthrough of Amnesia. Please stay tuned for all of our exciting adventures on our YouTube channel at Rampancy.net, and feel free to check out our schedule on every other game that we do on Rampancy.net/schedule. I am Blackstar. He is Nargajan. He is Jail. He is Funkmon, and she is Leah Crow. We are Rampancy, and we certainly hope to catch all of you next time. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.